little bit about your channel, Skyheart, if you would, and how you produce your videos. Do you do editing? What do? You do a lot of live streaming and so forth. So how do you go about your channel, and what's it about?
Gaming channel. I use Share Factory, which is a free video editing program on the PS4, and it's only on the PS4. I don't know why, but it is. So I use that, and I edit the videos using a
Dustin
controller. I mostly make gaming-based content, like following the game storylines or playing with other people and featuring gameplay, which there's different terms. If you're a part of the game,
hey, what's up, Brown Dwarf?
Gameplays, and people who do Let's Plays. All those terms have their different meaning.
Inspirational Touch, how's it going? You guys, thank you for joining.
Public domain
Please come on over to
just because I thought it would
Cabin Life with Glenn and Marine.
It was like watching movies with
so you can hear everything right. I'm going to be back on camera in 1 second.
And I share the music I'm into through my music streams. And for my streams, I use Streamlabs OBS
link in
or
chat.
the PlayStation 4's feature to stream it.
Nope, it won't let me. If I can have a mod, if I got one in here to help me out.
Kind of editing
thank you.
After the fact.
Please, and thank you.
And how deep do you get into the editing, considering it's a gaming stream for the most part? So what do you do? Do you have to edit, or what do you do in that department?
Well, the streams I don't really edit afterwards, mostly because I'm lazy or whatever. But the videos I do upload, like the Warframe videos, the ones that are just pure uploads, which are like 10 minutes or less, I edit them using Share Factory, and I edit out any boring stuff like loading screens, or if some bit is repetitive, I make sure the
what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for joining. I'll be right back on camera. If you guys can, please go over to Glenn and Marine's channel. It's Cabin Life. They're talking about how to build your YouTube channel.
You're in the game,
and
which
I am helping them out. So I will be right back
if you pretend it's actually you going through the character's experience, so people find that amusing.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yourself immersed right into the game, and then that draws the interaction and makes the audience feel like they're part of it as well. Cool. Inspirational Touch, welcome. Nice to see you here. Now, yeah, okay, so now do you find that, are there certain things that you do that creates a better response? Have you found any difference comparing, say, your original videos compared to videos that you upload now? Have you found that there's any particular thing that seems to work better as far as getting more viewers?
It's about properly tagging your videos, putting a good title explaining where exactly you are in that section of a game, and I chronological the video, so I put a hashtag number for which is the first part of that game, and so on and so forth. Chronological, so that way it's easier to look through, and specific type missions. Like if I'm fighting a boss character, it's going to say fighting this boss with that boss's name using this character and loadout. Every detail. And some people may not have seen the game, so I'll put in things like ninja, space, etc. The more tags you put in for every detail, the better. And then I share my videos to other websites like Tumblr, Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, anywhere I can. Share my video, I share it. And that's what's gotten me more views and hitting more subscribers quicker.
Thank you guys for being here. What's up, Stacy?
Now, you also mentioned that
you edited
out for the gaming
Max
channel.
510,
When
Nail Noble Girl,
screens are
what's up, lovely?
loading and when there's repetitive
Miss
stuff.
Elise Bizego, oh shit, what up, homie?
And
Pimping that shit. You guys come on over to Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. I am jumping on camera right now, and I would love to see you guys in chat.
Retention.
Thank you.
YouTube is all about viewer retention and getting watch time. So if you have long, boring segments in a video, you know, walking from point A to point B, I've noticed in the analytics, looking back at some of our videos, that we had a drop off of viewership at a certain point, and I've noticed that when we watch that along with the video playing, we can see that there's a dip in viewership at a given point, and it's usually a point that's just not very interesting in the video, so we tend to lose viewers there, and consequently.
Hello, Lady J. Thanks for coming through. Much love, everybody. Thank you, guys. For real, for real. I do appreciate it.
Maybe a few things I mentioned here are going to trigger a few things, and you know, you can all respond accordingly. But it has to do with watch time, and if you're starting a YouTube channel, everybody thinks in the beginning that, oh, it's all about getting the most subs and the most viewers, and I can tell you that it is not about that, and that is not what YouTube values. They don't care how many subs, how many subscribers you have. They don't care how many views that your video gets. They care about how long a video is.
What is up, everyone? If I have any moderators in here, please go to the link in the description and share that. Please and thank you. I would appreciate it. It will help get people over to where I'm asking everyone to join us. Thank you.
Extraneous moments, right? So everything is there to the max, right? As far as value, added value of content. Be passionate about your content, or else you're going to burn out, right? If you're not passionate about what it is you're uploading and doing on YouTube, eventually you're going to run into a point where you're going to burn out. You've got to make it sustainable so that you can, you know, really do. Can you really do a video a day? Can you really do a video every week and maintain that that rhythm? You want to be regular, so pick a schedule and stay with that schedule.
Peace. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hey, what's up, So Wavy? Thanks for being here, buddy.
Those videos in.
Good to see you. Hi, Fee.
Right, and don't be,
what's
hard
up,
on
daughter?
yourself to, I gotta take a break.
I already talked to Serenity about that. Go ahead and ask her if she can make it now, please.
And you'll
Thank you.
develop your own style. Don't try to mimic somebody. Don't be like somebody else. You can learn from somebody else. Absolutely.
What's up,
Don't mimic
Michelle? Hi,
people.
Casey, Detox Diva. How you doing, lovely?
When you're trying
Thank
to
you guys for
copy
coming
somebody,
through.
You're not being real. You're not being genuine because you're mimicking somebody. So just be yourself. If you seem like you're mimicking someone, viewers will see that. It's like as if you're a phony or that you're acting or that you're unreal. So you want to be as natural, and be yourself as much as possible. When you are you, it's a lot easier just being you. There's no effort. People will respond and they'll relate to you. So have fun with it. Want to make money. Feed your channel.
Thanks, Frozen Fury. I appreciate that, my buddy. You're awesome, dude. This is me going live, helping somebody go live times 2. Man, if I could just get my hair right. Freaking Blondie can't do it. No. Thank you, guys. I just wanted to let you know that I have you going live times 2. Does somebody have the feedback going on? Sorry, but I do have you live on my channel as well. So much love to everybody popping on over. I appreciate you guys. Cheers. Keep pimping the schnizzle.
Sorry, but I do have you live on my channel as well. So much love to everybody popping on over. I appreciate you guys. Cheers. Keep pimping the schnizzle.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for popping over. Mother Nature's channel. It's fantastic to have you here. Anybody on panel, do you have your video played?
Yeah, all you generally do is just go, if you have the YouTube video playing as well, you just either mute that or pause it, and then you'll be able to hear what is going out on YouTube on that video through our Hangouts call. Yeah, I agree with everything that you're saying, you know, and that's why I'm even here, because I want to help you guys, like, help others, get other people, like, on this platform and going and doing what they should be, you know, or feel as though they should be. And so if I can help, definitely let me know, and I will, you know. Just had to let you know that.
Going and doing what they should be, you know, or feel as though they should be. And so if I can help, definitely let me know, and I will, you know. Just had to let you know that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. Now, Technetic Beats had mentioned that. He says, but isn't it more about, like, retention? My live streams are usually 2+ hours, as are our hours. We often do 5 and 6 hour live streams with less than 30% retention, he says. My 4-minute videos usually have over 50% retention. Well, absolutely. And that's why it's important on the live streams to try to keep things moving along and not get into any lulls. But of course,
thank you. So wavy. Much love. I'm trying to pay attention to this chat and that one too. So if you guys can come through over here, and that would be great. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Personal stats. When we look back at them after the live stream is done, we have approximately a 30-minute retention out of a 5-hour live stream. So that means that people were watching for as much as the average of 30 minutes. And we are chalking up approximately 60 hours of watch time for in about a 4-hour live stream. We're chalking up about 60 hours of total watch time from every person watching, whether it's 10 minutes here and 20 minutes there. The average works out to be about 30 minutes on our live streams. And on our 20-minute videos, we have approximately, on our videos, a 20-minute one, we would approximately have about a 40 to 50% retention rate. So yes, it is about retention. You want.
But I also agree. I agree with everything you're saying, honestly. But it also, I feel you kind of need both in your on your channel in order to help it grow. You need to do the uploads, and you also need to do live streams, because people want to know exactly who the person is that they're trying to interact with and where that information is really coming from. In my opinion, you know, because there's so many fakes out there. You're just like, man, is this another wacko doing this stuff? You know, like, so. I don't know. I think that you kind of need both the online live stream stuff as well as uploading the videos if you want to grow your channel in a sufficient way, you know, because then it ends up helping people get rid of that curiosity and help them define on who it is they're watching exactly, you know, and helps them make that choice on if even you're going to get that retention from them or not. You know what I mean? I see a couple comments on how some people are uncomfortable about going live. Like, I'm not going to lie. I, of all people, never considered myself ever be on this camera. Ever. Never thought I would ever be on camera at all, to be honest. And I'm just not that kind of a person, to be real, you know? And I don't know. Just saying, like, I gave it a chance, though. I gave it a shot, you know? And it's brought me here now with everybody that I have interacted with and collaborated with and everything else. And so you never know what you're going to get unless you try it. So I know sometimes it might seem hard, but look, you can also go live and look, not have a camera on. That always helps a lot of people. You know what I mean? So you can go live and you can be sitting there with your icon on the screen. And that can also go for different things with if you end up using, say you're using an Android phone or a phone or something like that to go live on. You could set up your background even to where it's like focused on that, but you're still there with that personal interaction. It doesn't have to be your face that everybody sees, you know? So there's different ways to go about it, you know, and if anybody needs help, just definitely hit me up, mothernaturescookies@gmail.com, and I'll do what I can to help you out, for sure.
You know, so there's different ways to go about it, you know, and if anybody needs help, just definitely hit me up, mothernaturescookies@gmail.com, and I'll do what I can to help you out, for sure.
Good points for the Nature, and I find I would have never thought, like 10 years ago you told me I'd be doing this, I would have laughed. I'm not a public sort of speaker type of person, and yeah, trying to speak to the camera is really awkward at first. It's something that you have to get accustomed to, right? You get used to it, and you learn to grow with it, and Mother Nature had a good suggestion too, that if you're going to do a live stream, you don't want to show your face, you can just show your icon too as well. Watching live streams, I like seeing a person's face because I can see their expressions in them, but I totally understand why sometimes people don't have the camera on. Like there could be more situations than just the way the person looks. It could be their background, it could be what's in the house, where they are.
Or they just don't feel comfortable.
Or they just don't feel comfortable being on a cam, so you go to live stream for live stream, and that's the way it is.
Now, you know what? Having said that, though, I'll be honest. If I had a choice of streams, same content, exactly the same content, and one of them had voice only, and the other one had video of them with their, you know, even in, like now, chest to top of the head, kind of framed in, I would definitely go to the stream that has the video where I can see the person talking and see the face. Creative Redundancy here in the chat, who's hopefully going to come on in a few minutes. At one time, it was all the talking hand, right? You watched his hands talking, and nothing wrong with that. I mean, it was expressive with the hands. But recently, he's been coming on camera, and it's so much more rewarding to see the person talking, see their body mannerisms, watch them talking, all that kind of stuff. So the two, I'll be honest.
I've seen it where, I've seen it where it's true, the gaming channels that don't show their face don't do as good as the ones that do show their face. Because, you know, YouTube's more like about pretty much selling
I definitely agree with that,
like
for sure.
People are there to see you.
And RED has a question. Sorry, they want to know if you leave the live streams up in the beginning with 0 to none chatters. We all start from scratch, but do you leave them up? And honestly, yes. If you go to the original Mother Nature channel I have, like, I actually still have my very first one up, and I ended up, my internet sucks so much, I'm not even gonna lie, I ended up writing on a piece of paper. I put to the person that was in my chat, like, hanging out with me the whole time, being supportive, you know, like, thank you so much, so-and-so, and I wrote it on the piece of paper and held it there for, like, 5 minutes just so they could see that, like, me telling them thank you because they couldn't hear me, you know, so, like, I've been through a lot of crap when it comes to live streaming, but it ends up working out, and that's why I end up offering to help other people, because I know how frustrating it can be. So.
I've been through a lot of crap when it comes to live streaming, but it ends up working out, and that's why I end up offering to help other people, because I know how frustrating it can be.
Now, having said that,
hey, everybody that's over here, if you can, come over to Cabin Life's channel, and come on over to their chat, and it'll be a lot easier for me to see you guys. I'm sorry, I'm not intentionally ignoring everybody. And I do appreciate you guys. Much love.
And yet, and it seems to draw me in much more than a single voice with no video at all. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, that I have noticed that there has been streams where they share the stream, and the interaction is awesome. So, welcome, Max Vision. Roll view this. Welcome, Max. Nice to see you.
Kate Frost said, she's just only started showing herself on her videos. So, have you noticed a difference in your viewing between
and showing
yourself?
Exactly. I gotta be honest and say that I've actually started to do some of my live streams with just my hands. And that's just being honest. I'm doing live streams with just my hands because I do tarot card readings, but I'm not a tarot card reader anyways. It's spiritual guidance. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually focusing more on just the perception of the cards and like giving them more of like a perception on like, hey, look, this is what it's going to look like if I were doing the cards myself, you know. And believe it or not, a lot of people actually like that, you know, because it's letting them focus on what they originally came there for, and that was for that card reading, the spiritual guidance I'm offering, you know what I mean? And so since they're focusing more on that, yeah, you know, that's just my hands. They can still hear me, and I apparently I talk a lot with my hands, you know, it's a boot that, eh? No. But definitely always sitting there and expressive with my hands and everything. And when I'm on these just hands live streams or whatnot, I'm kind of getting the same reaction and sometimes even more of a response because they're there for that, you know what I mean? They're there for those cards, not really just to look at my face, you know what I mean? So it really depends on what it is that you're trying to put out there as well, you know? So even if you're camera shy or not, there's ways to go about it, you know what I mean? If you are doing cards or something of that sort, or trying to teach people how to do something, you're going to be able to do that by what it is that you're putting out there, you know what I mean? So if you don't want to put your face out there and you're doing these kinds of cards or something like that, I just use as an example, it'll be easier to do it that way instead of portraying your face out there and being embarrassed and shy, you know. It'll make you feel more comfortable. Just build yourself up slowly but surely, you know. Hopefully that makes sense. Sorry.
Portraying your face out there and being embarrassed and shy, you know, it'll make you feel more comfortable. Just build yourself up slowly but surely, you know. Hopefully that makes sense. Sorry.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
And you know, Mother Nature, I found that, like, I've watched your live stream, you did it, where we could see you sitting there and you had the cards and you hold them up close to the camera. And then your newer way
Thank you.
of focusing on the cards, and you have a really nice set. The set that you have for the cards, it's actually easier to see the cards. And the way that you're holding them, I actually like that better. It does. You're right. So if anyone's doing any special hands-on tutorials, that's a good point to have it, because then
Yes, and thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. You're a sweetheart.
Although you have a beautiful face, it's the cards that people are there to look at, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. You're a sweetheart.
When I do a tutorial for a game, like where to find an item, I don't show my face. I just make it straight to the point where it can be located.
Yes.
And I try to keep it brief.
Yeah, good point.
If I can really quick, Glenn, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but everybody that is in my live stream, if you guys could come over to Cabin's Life on Glenn and Maureen's channel. I put the link in the description so it'll be easier, and I do appreciate everybody that has joined, so thank you guys and much love. Sorry to interrupt, but I just had to say that really quick to help guide a little bit more people over here. Thank you.
So it'll be easier, and I do appreciate everybody that has joined, so thank you guys. Much love. Sorry to interrupt, but I just had to say that really quick to help guide a little bit more people over here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So welcome everybody. Hey, there's Double J TV. Welcome. We really appreciate having you all here, and we've got. Let me see. We've got a few more panel members that are going to come on. We're going to. Let's see what else we can. I've got lots of notes here to go through. So as far as commenting on videos, you know, it really helps the YouTube creator to know what is working and perhaps what they should improve on. As far as, you know, when they get a response, it means something is working, right? So if you do leave a comment, the type of comment that you leave, it really matters. 3 mistakes that people make on YouTube, and one of them is the comments on videos. When they leave good comments, then it bodes well for their channel. Let's say you're a growing channel and you go over to another channel that you've subscribed to and you're going to leave a comment. Like, don't say, hey, I'm a new sub here, you know, will you come back over to my channel, right? Because for the most part, that's a turnoff. And, you know, please come to my channel. The best thing to do there in that position, my advice would be just leave a nice comment about the video. And a comment that will engage the host, the YouTube channel owner, and also engage others that are watching the video, because they often read through the comments as well. So if you leave a nice comment, there's no need to leave a link, in the comment. Your channel icon, your picture is the link. So when you're commenting on every video, you are leaving a link. Upload schedule is very important for the algorithm. So it's another mistake that people make, is they're just not uploading frequently enough, and they're not uploading in a regular pattern, no matter what that pattern is. And that helps the algorithm to kick in. And if you upload like clockwork, then the algorithm will expect you to upload again. If you do it every Friday, the algorithm expects you to have another upload every Friday, and it'll reward you. Once you've done that a number of times, it will figure out that, okay, this guy's doing it every Friday, and it will push your videos out more often and recommend it. The content to produce, you've got to produce as if you have 10,000 subscribers. Even when you're just starting off and you have less than 100 subscribers, produce your videos as if you're getting a huge audience, right? You want your content to be king, right? Content is king. It's the story that you're telling in your video. To just have a video, a 20-minute video of clouds and sky, well, it's kind of nice, but right, 2 minutes probably does the same job, right? So content is king. You're not going to get a lot of watch time out of that video compared to something that actually tells a story and has action and whatnot in it. So the viewer senses your passion and the quality that you want to put into it. 20 minutes of sky does not really reveal your sense of passion, right? And I've seen videos that do that, right? So it's nice if it's meant for a relaxing scene, right? And that's what your videos are all about. Maybe another one's going to be all about the ocean for 20 minutes. And that's cool. I mean, that could work, right? That just shows that you're doing it with a passion, right? But I mean, if it's just willy-nilly, you want to stay away from that. You want to make content king. Anyway, hopefully something there touched base with a few on the panel. And any feedback on that ramble?
Yeah, you mentioned...
really quick, sweet dreams, Double J. Much love. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry to interrupt, buddy.
It's really big because, especially with how big the community is, I can't...
Really quick, sweet dreams, Double J.
Oh shit, what is up, my girlfriend? Come on through over to Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen if you can, my buddy. I really appreciate it.
There's no way I
Snickers.
can keep up with, having
She thicker than a snicker.
like subscribers, let alone many more than that. So I know for me at least, when people comment on my videos, that reminds me like, hey, I gotta go over and see what's going on with them, what's new, and all that, because I do get the notifications, but everyone's uploading on different schedules. Most of the time I'm either at work or asleep, with people being across the big ponds there. And yeah, I think that's a really important thing, integrating with the community. Support's not only that subscription, it is, commenting and rating the video and, having meaningful comments, not just like, hey, great video, thumbs up and leave. It's nice to have, but asking questions and creating meaningful discussion on the video is I think really important.
Most definitely. And really quick, I gotta do this for Tweety in chat. He said, can we all just stop for a minute and thank Glenn and Maureen and Jake for everything they do and making this possible for all of us to come together. Thank you guys. So yes, big shout out and thank you to Glenn and Maureen. Freaking, you guys are awesome. If nobody's told you lately, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and thank you for having us. I do gotta take a moment and say thank you. Yes.
Glenn and Maureen, freaking, you guys are awesome. If nobody's told you lately, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and thank you for having us. I do gotta take a moment and say thank you.
Oh, hey. He loves that one, huh?
Jake says
Yeah, that's what it's about. No, it's about. A boot. How do you say a boot or about? A boot. About. A boot. No. About. Okay. I love how you guys. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm being honest. I really do love accents and stuff. And so, if I sound like I'm trying to be rude or something, I'm not. I promise. I really do love accents.
I love how you, I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm being honest. I really do love accents and stuff. So if I sound like I'm trying to be rude or something, I'm not. I promise. I really do love accents.
No, I appreciate what you're saying, Mother Nature, because same here. Like some people have just such a nice accent.
Well, thank you. That's what it's about. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Hold on. Thank you. I'm trying to focus, but this is Chillman's homie, new homie. It is a little clay dude. I'm trying to get it to focus a little bit more. Maybe.
I'm trying to focus, but this is Chillman's homie.
I know, right? Like, focus. Anyways, he's a pretty cool little dude. And I know that he'll be happier with you. And you can have more little, Glenn's, there we go. Glenn's little craft corner. See, he's already smiling and happy about it. He's all thrilled and like, no. So, I had to show you because I've been meaning to show you. But this is Chillman's little homie. I hope you like it, Glenn. He's smiling just for you. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Chatland, and cheers, panel. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you. I forgot I had him sitting right here. I've been meaning to show you that for a minute, and I'm just like, hey, here it is. That's right. Thank you guys for joining us, too, in Chatland. I do appreciate you guys. Did you see him, Glenn? And it's like, it's a little, some kind of clay or something that it was made out of, you know, it's pretty much like yours, but, and it's older too, I don't know exactly how old, and so yes, partly cloudy, my girlfriend, what is up, homie, thanks for coming through. He said, mad love to Canada, I'm across the bridge, eh? He didn't say eh, I added that, because that's what it's about.
My girlfriend, what is up, homie, thanks for coming through. He said, mad love to Canada, I'm across the bridge, eh? You didn't say A, I added that. That's what it's about.
Thank you, Hellraiser. You're a sweetheart, buddy. Sorry, I haven't paid attention to these comments on my chat. If you guys can, please come on over to Chatland with Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen's channel. I'd appreciate you. The description should be in the link. Or the link should be in the description box. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Stay up just way too late. And stuff, just the next day.
A boot.
Usually it's at the last minute, you know. Usually I upload on Saturday mornings. And at times I feel like my content is rushed or worse off than I could have made it because I'm rushing to get that video out to keep to my schedule. So I was actually wondering how that plays into the algorithm and all that.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, because the algorithm is just it's a robot.
Hey, what's up, Coop? Come on over to Cabin Life with Chill. It's not Chill with Glenn and Chill with Glenn's music. This is Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. The link is in the description box. If you can come on over, that would be great. And we're talking about ways to build your YouTube channel. So if you have any questions or anything you'd like to know, please come on over and ask. Definitely do my best to help you out. Even doing the live with live stream and everything. So much love. Alright, sounds good, Hellraiser. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Pimpin' that shiznnizzle. 2 streams in 1, mind blown, right? Pimpin' that shiznnizzle, homie. Thank you. The blondie got some skills sometimes. Much love, everybody. That's funny, I know.
A routine. And you
I'm pimping the schnizzle. I'm pimping the schnizzle.
Comfort in, okay, this is going to happen again. It's going to happen again on a regular basis. So I guess that the algorithm kicks in, and as long as you're doing everything on a regular basis, whether that's once a month or once a week or every day, as long as you're doing that regular, then it gives the algorithm confidence. That's the word I was looking for. Confidence that you're going to continue doing what you're doing, right? And that includes your content, quality, frequency, all of that stuff.
So would you say that regularly uploading even content that is subpar
What's gonna matter
is
Go ahead, Glenn.
more
I'll answer.
important than, you know, even missing your deadline by a day or a week?
Well, I would
What's
say
gonna
that
matter-
that's
Go ahead, Glenn.
all I was going to say was that's a matter of you know, content is king. Your story is king. That's first of all. So you definitely want to always don't sacrifice quality for the sake of
I was gonna
frequency
say that
and quantity.
consistency is key.
Right,
So do your best to, yes, of
so
course, stay on
that's a
track and stay on
balancing act you
schedule,
gotta deal
especially
with
if
there.
you've
What were you
already
gonna say,
committed
Mother
yourself
Nature?
to it, because that's what a lot of people are gonna go off of, and that's
I
what
was
a lot
gonna
of
say
people on
that
YouTube end up
consistency
basing their
is key.
a lot of
So
their
do your best
viewership
to,
on
yes,
is the
of course, stay on
consistency,
track,
because they
stay
want
on
to see that
schedule,
new
especially
content
if
come
you've
from
already
that
committed
developer
yourself
or
to it,
creator
because that's what a lot of
as
people are
often
gonna
as
go off
possible,
of, and that's
especially
what a
when
lot
it's
of people
supposed to
on
be
YouTube
out,
end up
you know?
basing their-
So yeah,
a
of
lot
course,
of their
consistency
viewership
is
on
key,
the
but
consistency
in my
because they wanna
opinion,
see that
if
content
you
come from that developer or
remain
creator,
in touch with your
as often
viewers,
as
even
possible,
if, like,
especially
say
when it's
you're
supposed to be
having an
out, you
issue
know?
with
So,
uploading
yeah,
this
of course,
video that you knew
consistency
was
is
supposed to
key,
be out
but
yesterday, and
in
there's
my
no way
opinion,
in
if
heck
you
that you're going to be able to get this video out at all. You go and you communicate with your viewers by putting out a different kind of a video, and let them know, like, hey, look, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not trying to let you down, but this is what's going on at the moment. And, you know, if you even needed help, maybe you could even get that help from your viewers at that point in time, or if you had any kind of, like, advice that you needed to take from somebody. You know what I mean? Something like that. That right there, that interaction with people is what's going to keep you guys connected. You know what I mean? And when you guys are connected and you have that correspondence between one another, even if it is just letting them know, like, hey, my laptop's being an a-hole today and won't work with me. You know, when you even have that going on, that's what's going to help people come back, because they'll feel as though they can build that bond and trust with you. And so they'll be able to rely on what it is you're going to say, you know, and they'll keep coming back for more, hopefully. You know what I mean? And so,
because they'll feel as though they can
yeah.
build that bond and trust with you. And so they'll be able to rely on what it is you're going to say, you know, and they'll keep coming back for more.
Exactly.
Hopefully. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not just the algorithm that is counting on your consistency, but it's your viewership is also counting on
Exactly.
your consistency.
Yeah.
But you certainly, Steph, I would think that you would not want to sacrifice your quality, you know, for the sake of, gee, it's Friday, I've got to get a video up no matter what, so I'll just, you know, put this together and upload it.
Ultimately,
you know,
ultimately, in my opinion, it really just boils down to what your viewers are interested in from you. Why are your viewers even there? You know what I mean? Like, what is the point of you having subscriptions and these people come and subscribe to you? You know, is it because you're trying to teach them something new? Are you trying to connect with them something new? You know what I mean? Like, it all really just depends on what the point of you even being on YouTube is, in my opinion. Because if you're just on YouTube to have collaborations and this, that, and the other thing, you know, people really counting on what it is that you're going to say and when you're going to upload, like, they know that they're going to eventually see you around, you know, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But if you end up having a schedule and you stay consistent to that schedule, no matter what, even if you add some things or take away some other things, but that one schedule is consistent no matter what, you know, those people are going to end up remaining consistent as well, because they're going to know, like, hey, you know what, this person is at least real enough to let me know that they're having issues, you know, and it's going to take an extra minute just to get what it is that I want from them. So I'm going to give them that extra minute because they're asking for it and they're being real with me about the situation. Not a lot of people offer that, you know, and when they do, it's normally BS. So you just got to remain real with your people, you know, and figure out why is it there you're in the first place, you know, because if you're there for just like
So
funny
you
looking
just gotta
kitty
stay
cat videos or
really
something,
real
that's a
with your
different
people,
story
you
than
know, and
something
figure
that
out
could
why is it
actually
there
be a
in
lot
the
more
first
of
place.
importance
You know,
and
'cause if
something,
you're
you
there
know,
for
to do with like real
just
life,
like
not just cute kitties.
funny looking kitty cat videos or something,
Just saying.
that's a different story than something that could actually be a lot more of importance and something, you know, to do with like real life, not just cute kitties. Just saying.
How about what about this this sub thing?
Yeah, if you guys won't have any kind of sound issues, if you come on over to Cabin Life, I'm sorry. Thank you guys.
Are being broadcast solely,
Kind of why I do this.
solely for the purpose of having people come in to quote unquote grow your channel. And no content. They have no videos uploaded. All they have is live streams, and it's like grow your channel, and people come in, and I got you, you got me, and all this. And has anybody actually had success with that? In the sense that, you know, if you've got, say, you've gone from 0 to 300 subs, when you upload a video, are you getting 300 people watching that video, or are you getting 5 people watching the video?
Steph, you can go ahead and go first, my friend.
Has that been for anybody? Maybe even in chat. Does it work? Or do you find
Steph, you can go ahead and go first, my friend.
Well,
Pardon?
okay, so one channel in particular comes to mind, and to me, it doesn't make sense, the whole sub for sub thing.
Thank you, Lori. Yeah, the link to come over in this live stream should be in the description box. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that.
Kind of shutout stream, right? I know I've gone in a lot of live streams that the chat, you know, you can see your statistics on like Social Blade or whatever, and you see when you enter a live stream, like subs just start coming in and people say, you know, I got you, whatever. But it's never, you know, you're never getting all those subs watching your videos, because I think partly it's because just the logistics of it, trying to watch, you know, 100 people you're sub to is just next to impossible. But a lot of it is just them trying to get subs back. I've had people who have videos that aren't even in English, you know, they're subbing to me and say, you know, check out my channel, and I'm watching their videos and I don't know what the heck is going on, right? As we were saying before, a sub isn't what's supporting the
It's
channel.
more of an ego boost
I don't think
when it
that's
comes down
very
to it,
important
is the
to
numbers.
The algorithm in general, it's not really looking at your subscribers. It's nice. I think people will.
It's more of an ego boost when it comes down to it.
Exactly. And a lot of people are saying, like, you know, congrats on 1,000 subs, and then I'll see it on Twitter or something, and I'll go to their channel, and their videos are getting maybe like 100 views, you know, every video. So I'm sitting here thinking, what's the point? Why do you have all those subs if no one's watching? You know what I mean? And you're right, it is just an ego boost at that point. I know a lot of people do it for just to hit that monetization goal, which I guess kind of makes sense to some degree, but if you're not going to hit that watch time, then it's irrelevant anyways, right? Personally, you know, if someone says I got you in chat, I'll go and look at their channel,
Thanks,
I'll check
Lori.
out their videos, and if I genuinely enjoy them, you know, I'll subscribe to them. But I mostly reserve, even like the bell, I think I more reserve that for channels that I really want to watch their content. Because then, you know, I'll get that notification on my phone and I'll be able to even hop in at work for, you know, a second and see what's going on and say hi to the chat and all that. But the sub for sub thing and the shout out streams and the games that are played and this and that, I think it's not it's not good for YouTube, I would say. I mean, it's kind of just stroking your ego, and the sub for sub streams, like the people that actually do those live streams and shoutouts and stuff, I feel like they're just fishing for that watch time and fishing.
I
for,
kind of go both
you know,
ways when it comes down to
subscriber
it, to be honest, because some of the people that do the like sub for sub stuff,
What's your
I
take
kind
on
of
it?
I like their idea about it, but not everybody ends up getting that idea from it. You know what I mean? Some people really are, in my opinion, just doing the numbers thing for the whole ego thing, you know, and it ends up being kind of sad because you don't know who's really doing this for true intentions, because everything that's done must be done with intent, whether it's good or bad, you know. And so that's why I say when it is nothing but generally good intentions, you generally get good things back, you know what I mean? But the whole sub for sub, they end up being, in my opinion, a bunch of like dead followers, you know what I mean? Because it literally is a lot for that that ego boost of like, I'm better than you are, or I'm prettier, or I'm da 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 da, you know what I mean? And that's how I feel as it ends up being on here. Even the drama that ends up happening because of it, you know what I mean? The BS drama, like we're all back in high school again, like come on guys, did we already grow up past that point? Just a little bit, you know? And so like there's a lot of things that I feel as though people should work on, and I'm glad that there's the opportunity for us to build on it together, you know, because it would honestly be a lot harder if we all had to do it by ourselves like originally intended, you know. But now that we found these groups and these different kinds of people that actually do promote that kind of stuff, that enables the people that are really trying to like put it out there like that, that enables them to be able to do that, you know. So one way I see a good thing for it, the other way I see another bad thing for it, you know what I mean? And so everything's always going to have its consequence and darkness and lightness to it, you know what I mean? It's just on how you take it and how you end up handling it, or like reacting with it, you know what I mean? So I don't know, to each their own, but I feel as though the sub for sub thing, really, because I did it in the very beginning when I first found out about it, of course, but I'm honestly gonna say I've never been like, hey, I got you, can you get me back? Never, not one time. I hardly even go into my own streams and say, hey guys, smash that thumbs up. Like I'll do that for other people when I'm in their chat and stuff, you know, because I'm helping other people out that way. But when it comes to me, myself, and I, and promoting myself in that way, I honestly really don't even do that, you know, unless I'm kind of reminded. I'm just like, oh yeah, hey, well, thank you guys, you know, that's right, please hit that da-da-da-da, you know. And so other than that, though, I don't agree with the whole sub for sub, because it is just an egotism thing, in my opinion. But like I said, each their own, to each their own, you know. But I won't judge anybody from it. I just if you're gonna be subscribing to somebody's channel, do your best to actually view it, you know what I mean? Talk to that person, or at least click on one of their videos to see if you like it, instead of just instantly subscribing, because when you do that, it ends up making it to where you don't have room later on to subscribe to the real people you want to, and then that causes you issues down the line, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know.
It ends up making it to where you don't have room later on to subscribe to the real people you want to. Then that causes you issues down the line. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know Chillin' with Millen has been wanting to get back on the stream, and I don't know if he has something to say.
I think we'd like to put creative redundancy on first, if we could. And he's been waiting since the beginning of the stream, and very patient. Thank you, CR. We're just inviting creative redundancy here for a bit, and we've sent you an email, CR, and if you would like to come on, please do so.
Just click on the link.
Click on the link, and yeah, my take on that is, and I understand what you mean, Mother Nature, that if it's a live stream that has a targeted audience, a targeted, let's see, it's a special group, and they're all sharing the same kind of content, then everybody coming in to support everybody else, I can see where that could be viable, right? I mean, if you're all model airplane makers and you're doing a live stream for model airplane makers, then everybody's wanting to support each other, and I totally get that. What my take is on the sub for sub thing is that it is a big ego boost for those that are trying to grow a channel, and they feel that if their friends have more subscribers than they do, they somehow feel less than, and therefore they feel like, oh, I got to get my numbers up to compete and to stay up with everybody else. So I don't care how I get my numbers as long as the numbers are growing, right? They don't think down the road how that is actually going to come back to haunt them. Somebody goes in and does sub for sub. They want to be monetized, so they're thinking, okay, not only is it going to boost my ego and I'm going to be the big shot with 1K and gone over the mark, I want to also be able to monetize my channelers coming in, which is fine. But doing it through a sub for sub way, they end up, let's say they end up with 1,200 subscribers. They put a video up, and 20 subscribers a week. Over the course of a month, they have 100 views. And at the end of the month, with 100 views on the one video, they get paid $2 per 1,000 views. Okay, $2 per 1,000 views from an ad on their video, and they've got 100 views. They don't qualify, so they have to have so many views of real supporters, that it's going to take them at that rate of gathering all these sub for subs. They're going to be working at it probably 8 hours a day, so they can eventually make $6 a month or something like that. And it's very unproductive, and I find that it's not true.
I can't do that part over here, chilling with Millen. I would love to. But this is just I don't have a panel myself going on. This is just me live screening, like screen sharing the live stream.
Where people are saying I got you and all this. I almost feel like putting a comment out there and saying, please do not subscribe to my channel unless you're interested in for the Cabin Life channel. Unless you're interested in nature, life around the cabin, and the appreciation of nature. Please don't subscribe unless you're into that kind of content, because I'd rather have true subscribers that are going to take the time to watch the content and then comment. Those are supporters. And in the end, after you get 1,000 subscribers, the chances of having more views, true views, are much better, at that rate. So I personally do not agree or believe in the sub for sub thing unless it's, as Mother Nature was saying, where it's sort of more of a close-knit group, all sharing the same content and common interests. Then I can see where that's a little more viable. CR, Creative Redundancy, has joined the panel. Welcome, Creative Redundancy, to...
Hello! Hi, everybody.
Hey.
So special thanks for Glenn and Maureen for inviting me, and hello, everyone. What is up?
Well, CR, how about if you tell us a little bit about your channel,
quick.
How you've gone about launching your YouTube, and how do you go about presenting your videos, and like what's your strategy, kind of a thing.
All right. Well,
Really quick.
No comments.
Sorry.
I love you guys. You're doing a great job.
All right. Anyways, I used to actually have a different channel. I
Thank
used to
you,
actually
chilling with Millen.
have a gaming
You're
channel
awesome,
too,
buddy.
back in 06. I gave that up.
Why did you give it up?
Because I lost the password. Like, I had, 250,000 views, didn't have the subscriber count, but, stuff like that. But that's a gaming channel. Right? Now I do other things. I promote the creation process. Hence, that's why CR is always in creation mode. And personally,
That's awesome. Good job.
creating a better future starting today. In a nutshell.
Nice. I like that.
That's awesome. Good job.
Yes. And of course, you can read my Bell page and see some more details and stuff like that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, let me see. There was. I wanted to ask the panel. As far as content. And
Sorry, y'all. I'm
developing your
medicating.
content, how do you feel YouTubers can enrich their content, and what does it mean to have enriched content, content with added value, right? Maybe we can talk about that a little bit, because that's kind of upping your game, right? Upping your game, upping the quality, enriching the content to help with audience retention, to watch an entire video, to stick with it, right? So let's start off with Steph. Maybe you can help us out with that, and then we'll go across to Mother Nature and then Creative Redundancy.
I'm so sorry, I completely missed what you said.
Okay, basically, what do you consider to be enriched content, added value, and how do you go about adding value, upping your game, right? Trying to go one step further to improve the quality of what you deliver, content-wise, to your viewership. Thoughts on that?
Well, to start, I before I made the YouTube channel and started uploading videos and such, I recorded a lot of stuff on my phone just to practice getting kind of comfortable with the camera, and I had never done like the whole video thing and the audio thing before, so I kind of practiced with that until I made the purchase of my camera.
Thanks, Steph.
So I guess number one would be quality, like literal quality of the video, you know, because I know a lot of nature videos that I like to watch. You're getting, you know, that whole experience of nature and the audio and the sounds without, you know, having like fuzzy stuff, trying to see what's going on and such. So I think like the video quality and the audio quality itself is quite important. It's not 100% necessary, of course, because a lot of people I watch are just because of their personality. So that's another thing I realized, right? Trying to bring my true self to the viewers, and I'm still working on that because it takes time to get comfortable, you know, speaking to an inanimate object and as if it were a person, you know what I mean? And trying to bring the viewer along and all that sort of thing. So that's one thing I'm working on that I think is really important is, bringing who I am and my personality and a lot of the personality of my friends who come along on these trips, so that these people feel like they're, you know, part of the group. I guess to a lesser degree from both of those things, because I find they're very important, would be trying to have a goal in mind with a video. When I started out, it would be, you know, okay, Algonquin, you know, 3-day trip, and we're just going out there and having fun with my friends, which is all well and good, and it's fun, but someone searching on YouTube for a video is likely going to want a certain topic. So for example, you know, I put out a video on how to do the bear hang, something more informative rather than entertaining. And of course you mix the elements, right? But that's the main thing I'm working on now, is having a goal, as if I were writing an essay, you know, having that intro, like the body and the conclusion, or else it's just a jumble of a video, right? Nothing's really, there's no climax to the video, there's no, there's nothing going on, you know? That's not what content is supposed to be. It's supposed to be something that people can watch and gain something from. So that's at least what I'm.
Tom, what is up, my friend? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you.
Right on. So telling the story in a more succinct way,
More than one on camera.
and,
Much love, chilling with Dylan, my buddy. You're awesome. Appreciate you. See, they can't hear me on this side. When you're in my chat, you can hear me talking with my. You can hear me talking, but they can't.
Great answer, great feedback
Cheers.
there, Steph. Really appreciate that. And I would like to address audio in a few minutes once we.
My turn.
Other, panel members.
No.
We do have, Steph outside, who just spoke, Mother Nature, and Creative Redundancy on our panel tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you being here and the time that you've put into this live stream, and especially also to our chat, everybody in chat, for hanging in and being part of the group, and for your input and banter back and forth. We really appreciate you all being here. A very awesome night. Mother Nature, as far as adding value to your videos, to your live streams, is there anything
Well,
you can add
honestly,
as far
I
as,
feel as though that that all ends up coming into play after you collaborate with other people, and you kind of get that little bit of like a I guess you could say like what is it called? Like teaser, you know what I mean? You had that example set in front of you, you know what I mean? Because when you do start providing your own content and doing everything else like through live streaming or producing videos and stuff like that, you end up going and discovering other people's, like in that same genre or whatnot, you end up discovering the same kind of videos and stuff like that to see what brings them their views. Everybody does it, and that's what is so good about YouTube being here, is because it allows people to collaborate, you know? And so I feel as though as soon as you're able to start collaborating with other people and you do actually witness other people and what they're doing with their stuff, you know, and it has some kind of relevance to do with you, that is actually what helps you want to spruce up your page, spruce up your channel and all of your thumbnails and your pictures, all that other stuff, your banner, you know, all that stuff. Because then you end up learning that those things really do matter. Because when you're first starting out, you don't really know much about it until you learn, unless you've done all that research like you're supposed to, which nobody ever really does. You know what I mean? So, honestly, I feel like people end up learning that as they go, you know? I have not honestly met one YouTuber that's been like, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what I'm going to do, and that's how I'm going to do it, before they ever put their first video up, because it's all a learning experience, you know what I mean? And so, definitely feel as though when you end up wanting to spruce up your channel, it's because you're also figuring out what you're trying to do, you know, because that's what I've actually been doing. I've been kind of changing my channel up. I ended up trying to like sum it down into like at least 3 things about what I do, you know what I mean? And so like that's why I ended up coming up with the spiritual guidance, which is for the tarot cards, because like I say, I'm not a tarot card reader. I just use the cards as like a dictionary pretty much, you know what I mean? And then the cannabis healing, because I promote people using cannabis instead of pharmaceuticals from the practitioners, which we call doctors, you know, and that's my opinion, but other people could agree. And then I have the everlasting bonds, and that's through the live chats and stuff like that, because like I really do plan and intend on keeping in touch with you and Maureen, you know, Glenn and Maureen. Like they are honestly, like, whether it has been a part of my YouTube family that I've created, they are a part of my family, because to me, that kind of stuff means a lot, you know what I mean? And so, like, I've definitely tried to build my channel up and make it more, I guess you could say, professional in a sense, to where if you were to just go to this YouTube page and you saw all this stuff listed like this, looking like that, it would make you want to click on one of those videos, you know what I mean? And that's what the whole point of fixing all that stuff up is for, so then you actually have people clicking on your stuff, you know, because when it looks better, people might think that it is better, you know. So yeah. Did I kind of answer that, or am I just like tra-la-lolly around the bush? Sorry, I gotta close that. Okay.
it. I think you got it. And I think some of that's some good points there. Absolutely. CR, are you still with us?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
All right. What's your feedback and take on
You're funny,
YA?
chillin'. If you're still in here, you can hear me. That's funny as hell.
You know, first things first, I want to say that reading value. I want to say that everyone out there, when you're seeing on my live stream or other people's live stream, right, that these are all people. All these channels, there's a person behind there, right? And that's why I want to kind of treat the channel like a person. When I see like Glenn come in, I'm welcoming people with whatever, like a stage prop, like whatever. Right? I can bring this out. Right? All people like they're right here, right next to me. And let's say the videos or live streams, I've been trying to present more. Every second matters, you know. Every second matters. Welcoming people with, you know, open arms and open minds, right? Just be like, hey, you're taking the time to drop in. I'm gonna welcome you like the best I can with a stage prop, you know, waves and all that stuff. I'm treating people like not just numbers, not just a name on the screen, but actually a person. And of course, everything else that my nature is.
Well, CR, if nobody's told you lately, buddy, you're freaking awesome, and you're doing a great job, my friend. Much love, and thank you for being here with us. For real.
Well, CR, if nobody's told you lately, buddy, you're freaking awesome, and you're doing a great job, my friend. Much love and thanks.
Absolutely, yeah. Yes. We would like to welcome to the chat. I'm not sure. I think this is the first time Sid's dad.
Yes, much love, George.
Channel. Welcome, Sid's dad, George. He's gone through a recent back surgery, and I do hope that you're recuperating. I know you're going through some additional pain there for a while, and I hope that is subsiding day by day, and that you're getting stronger. I think you were overdoing it there a little bit, buddy. And
Yes, thank you for joining us, my friend. I appreciate it.
It's pretty easy.
And thank you, Glenn, for pointing that out.
But we welcome you, and like I said, I do hope things are.
Cheers, my
improving for you.
beers.
Yes, thank you for joining us, my friend. I appreciate it. And thank you, Glenn, for pointing that out.
Maybe. Let's see, may you? I'm just kidding.
I want to talk about audio for a second, if I may, since I'm an audio guy.
Maybe. Let's see, may you? I'm just kidding.
You're putting that on the wrong chat, chillin', just letting you know. Oh, Steph Outside's in here too. Oh shit.
The importance of
That's funny.
having not pristine.
You guys are awesome.
Audio, but in having audio which is clear enough to be understood by the viewer on various formats, whether it's a phone, or a laptop, or a PC, or something run through.
Can you hear me, Steph? I'm just curious. From my channel, give me a thumbs up in the video.
A tiny little,
If you can, I'm just curious.
To a laptop speaker.
I think you can. That's great.
Right,
Right on.
To a stereo speaker.
Too funny.
And you're going to get a dynamic range. You're going to get frequency response, which is totally different on all of those little speakers, right? So when people are videoing with a phone, and if I was to hold the phone, the microphone away, and even if it's on a built-in mic on a camera, it doesn't matter. A phone, a built-in mic on a camera, or an external microphone, it doesn't matter what it is. There is a rule which applies in audio. So if I'm holding this right now at arm's length from me and talking away at this volume, it will come out. If I don't do anything to that audio track, when I upload the video, it will be at a given volume. And if the volume is such that it transmits over all formats on all
You're
speakers,
funny.
and it's loud
Are we having our own little funny,
loud
fun
enough
thing
means,
over here or something?
it's all relative. But
You
if
guys
it
are
is-
great.
It's okay for the average viewer, then fine. You don't have to do anything with your audio at all. However, I have seen and listened to so many videos done on a phone that's talking away, and hearing they sound so far away. You just don't get anything. I have to turn the volume up completely full blast, and I still don't get it. I still have to put it through my stereo, and I turn that
Look
volume
at
up.
Nadia,
Guess
nah?
what happens when the next video comes on? It completely almost blows the speakers away, blows my ears off if I have headphones on. I've seen intros of videos with a music track, which is this loud, and then the person comes in talking on the video, and it's this loud. Can't hear them. So I turn it up, and then halfway through the video, the music comes back in and blows everything away. There's total inconsistency with the volumes. You know what I do? I'm sorry. I can't watch those videos. I just can't. I know what's coming when I see that video again by that same uploader. Now, having said all that, if you're at arm's length with a microphone, and that volume is not translating when you see the video coming back on your audio editor, or you play the video back on your
You
phone,
guys are cool.
if you can't
Thank you for
hear
being
it,
here too.
two
You
things
guys
need
are
to be
great.
done. One of two things. One is you gotta speak louder. Some people don't like to be when they're talking, right? That's unnatural. And so maybe that's not the answer. Maureen speaks very low when she's talking, so she learns to project into the phone, right, into the microphone. The other option is take the distance which you're speaking at and make it go in half. Now it's at half the distance. So it's gone from 3 feet.
Let's see here. Can I turn on my camera on this one? Let me see.
You just increase
Hold
the
on.
volume of your signal by 6
Where is
dB. So every time that you double the distance away from you, you are reducing the signal by 6 dB. 6 dB to an ear sounds half as loud, okay? If you make the distance half the amount, you increase it by 6 dB, and it sounds twice as loud. If you took that distance
Oh no, it's not gonna work right now. Sorry.
and made that half the amount again,
Oh yeah, the 8-ball. Don't forget the 8-ball. Hi, Shannon.
okay, so learning to place the microphone at the right distance will help you to
Yes, you can get away with a cheaper mic.
audio.
100%.
If
You just
still
need
do
to
not
get the
get
right
enough
programs on your
volume out of
computer.
audio, then in that
Yep.
case, bring it into an audio editor and get the audio track to be boosted in volume. And how loud is loud? How loud is loud enough for you to? Okay, there are
Maybe if you talk like this closer to the mic, you can even do some ASMR. Hey.
most uploaders don't even know that there's a YouTube standard for volume.
Holy shizzle, right?
Should be optimized at approximately
I wonder how many people heard that one. No.
dB RMS.
Oh, that's too funny.
It's a volume, okay? And if you, on your audio editor, if you have an RMS reader,
Woohoo.
and you can convert that to RMS, you
That's
can
too
make
funny.
your audio standardized every single time so that it is just as loud as the video that plays before you and just as loud as the video that plays after your video. Then you have a standard right across the board. And the
Hey.
music should also be optimized for approximately -14 to -16 dB. Frozen Fury says some people aren't great with audio. Well, that's, yeah, a lot of people that upload to YouTube are not very good with audio. So audio is very important. I also test my audio before going public for streams, yes. And he also says because anything after that, YouTube will compress and crush and kill the audio. That's right, and that is peak level, which is
Man, stop
your
it.
average level of the track.
Sorry.
So you can have an average level at -30 that's peaking at -2. Or you can have an audio track that's average at -14 dB with the peaks at -2. Big
big difference in audio. Same amount of peaks, but a big difference in the perceived volume to the ear, which is RMS. And so if you can get to an audio editor and have it so that your audio is played back at the same RMS as the video before it and the video after it. For instance, look at a commercial. If you play one of the ads on YouTube, your audio should be the same volume as that ad. And if your volume is much lower than the ad, your volume is low. The ad isn't too loud. Everybody, a lot of people say, oh, those ads are so loud. No, they actually adhere to YouTube standards, right? So it's important to have your audio be the same level as the ads.
That's right, Lori. Me too. Hello, what is up, Wawia? I hope I said that right.
Oh my god, my first videos were loud.
Thank you guys for being over here in my chat land too. I appreciate you guys pimping that shit. Pimping that shit.
So you've got to do that comparison. Good to use a transparent setting with a limiter as well so that your audio doesn't clip. Yeah, use a brick wall limiter. Set it so it's at minus 2 dB peaks, and that way YouTube won't crush it in compression. Steph says he's got a lot to learn when it comes to audio. Definitely going to rewatch this and make a bunch of notes. Yes, so it's very important that the ads are not too loud, guys.
I don't have any. I haven't had any for a long while, better.
If your video
can you bring me a charger?
Your volume needs to get optimized on an audio editor or a video editor that has audio editing, right?
Wowea. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. In the description box is actually the link to join us in Chatland over here at Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen, if you would like to, and then you won't end up hearing the audio all off and stuff when I do end up speaking and stuff, so I'm just wanting to let you know that.
That's a 4 dB leeway, which isn't too bad, right? Not too bad. So,
can I step in?
Yep, sure.
I'm representing all the non-audio people. I know I live with him and I work with him, but a lot of times I sort of don't get it. I'm really glad that he does my stuff.
Thank you.
Now, I know you've talked sometimes to me about some
I am doing a live stream with Glenn and Maureen right there, and I'm also live streaming off of my phone as well. Hey, George. Much love, my friend. I hope you're all right, buddy. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming through, buddy. I miss you, and I hope you're well. Yeah, that is called Not for Little Kids. Did you tell Serenity what I said? Okay, thank you.
And so these are something that they should be watching for when they are able to decide or they go into these different programs.
Okay,
what should they watch for so that they don't make things worse?
Go ahead and
I would say
play another movie.
Audio software on your media device, whether it's a phone, camera, DSLR, whatever you're using.
No games, no games. It's going to take a little while to build up some names back. Don't be like that. I could tell you no. I could sit here and tell you no TV too again. Would you like that? Alright, so then let's just go with what I just said. How's that? Sound good? I think so. I'd take that over the nothing you've had, right? For sure. I love you.
The compressors are something that.
Sorry if you guys heard me. Sorry.
Like this, okay?
Gotta be a mama too. Thank you guys for being in here. I'm freaking grateful and surprised, to be honest.
Does, as soon as that bang hits, the bang hits and wants to make the volume go up. So a compressor will prevent that spike from going all the way up to the top. But then if you go and upload and put that audio through some more processing, you're going to mess with your audio. So if you turn the compressor off, make sure nothing does bang so that it peaks everything out, then you can process your audio on a process audio software, and then you can boost your levels tame the peaks with a compressor. You can then put a compressor back on that raw, naked audio, right? Sometimes a compressor will work, but I've found that compressors in most of that software, it's designed for like loud music. It's not designed necessarily for voice. So personally, I shut that stuff off, bypass it, and then when I go to optimize my audio, before I upload the video, I'll process the audio so that it's at -14 to -16 RMS with the peak. That means the part of the audio that's at the very top of your scale, that's the peak. And your RMS is the average volume. And the peaks are going up and down, but your average volume is staying almost the same. While these peaks up top are, if it gets to the top here, it's going to overload.
Hold on, guys.
So
I'm sorry. I gotta find a freaking charger.
To zero. You never want your peaks to get to zero. You always want about 2 dB headroom. So you want your peaks to get to -2. Now you've got this space at the very top to play with. Then your average audio here is your volume that people perceive with their ear as being the main volume, while the peaks are shooting up and down. Here's your main volume. So a compressor will keep it so the peaks don't shoot up and over the top, right?
Wow. I'm sorry, everybody. My bad.
Level, or whatever level you determine. I hope that makes sense to you.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
I bet you everyone's probably thinking the same thing as me.
What's that?
I'm lost.
I'm lost.
Like, I do understand it a bit, but it's pretty heavy stuff, eh? Like, I find audio is pretty heavy stuff. Is it possible, like, Glenn's very, very knowledgeable about this stuff. Is it possible that maybe we can offer a live stream at another time if people are interested?
Sure.
In strictly audio.
Yeah, maybe what I could do is I could boot up my OBS and I could actually show some audio settings. I could actually make some videos where the audio is crap and then improve that audio, right? I could do that. Would that be in chat?
Definitely.
Fifra says, yeah, I'm lost.
Anybody else in chat? Would anybody else be interested in an audio processing for YouTube?
Most definitely.
Stream?
Yep, that'd be good.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll plan something out, guys, and I'll work out some tools and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, Tweety says, can we have treats now?
Frozen Fury said I love audio too much. I'll be there. Yeah. And sorry for losing you guys on that. You know, I didn't want to really go so deep at it, but that just gives you a little tip of how important your audio is to optimize it in such a way that it's pleasant to the viewer, right? That's what it's all about.
And there is a lot to audio. I take Glenn's talent not really for granted. Like, I know, like, I really, really appreciate it, because when
what's up, everybody?
Videos,
Thank you for joining. I'm sorry if I missed you in chat over here. I apologize. If you can't, come on over to Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. And you'll be able to be on point a little bit better. Oh, what happened? You hit yourself, hillbilly buddy? I'm sorry to hear that.
And there is a lot to learn.
Oh, damn, buddy. That sucks. Hey, what's up? Know when you know someone?
Yes. And also, what we could touch on
much love, everybody. Cheers.
Getting out background noise.
Damn, $600 camera. That's shitty, dude. I'm sorry to hear that.
And what you can do about it, how to deal with background noise, all that kind of stuff.
You better went to the doctors. Chilling with Millen is pimping still. Holy shit, sizzle. Thanks, buddy.
Some
You're
files
awesome.
are more clear than others. Yes, so we can talk about MP3 versus FLAC versus WAVE, that kind of stuff. Absolutely, yes.
And different phones have different audio formats.
Yeah, and this phone here, the audio on it is really not that great.
That's not cool, dude. You gotta pay attention. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon.
When I go to upload that audio, I notice it kind of goes wonk, 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 wonk. It's got a wonk, wonk kind of into it. And it's because it's just not being processed properly.
Well, that's $100 phone
Yes. Yeah.
versus a $600 phone.
Yeah. And yes, and this phone, the S5, has a much better mic. And if you really want to know, all of our videos are made with this phone on our Cabin Life channel, so you can watch any of those videos, and all of the sound that you're hearing, except for highlighted, featured animal
See or hear you.
sounds.
Okay, I'll go back
In other
on
words, all the
camera.
background sound
Yes.
you hear when we're walking,
Whatever.
the leaves,
Whatever.
all the crunching of the leaves, the
Fine,
wind,
someone.
background
No, I'm
birds.
just kidding.
That's all done with this microphone on this phone. So it's not an expensive mic. I don't use an external mic for that stuff. The only time I use my external field mics is when there's wolves calling or there's a special, featured animal that I'm recording with, and then I'll introduce that external audio into my video, right? So it's done with a separate mic. So if you do want to know about, what is good audio, or persistent and consistent audio, then by all means, watch some of our videos on Cabin Life, and I think you'll see what the phone is capable of doing.
The DR1 is an awesome little machine.
The DR1, the drone, awesome little machine. Yes, this is my staff's referring to what I call our DR1, which is our drone. I actually attached this onto a clamp and put it on a 6-foot pole, and then I hold the pole up with my hands, and I fly it around.
You guys
as I
are
walk
great.
around.
I just got to let you know
And
that.
that's our
Freaking
fake
totally
drone
awesome.
footage.
That's for sure.
You guys are great. I just gotta let you know that. Freaking totally awesome. That's for sure.
I love it.
And welcome everybody that's been here and came through, man. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you all for joining.
I held it with two
And
hands.
I appreciate the ones that are going back and forth. You guys are freaking even
And
awesomer.
welcome
I
everybody
appreciate
that's
you, for
been
real, for
here
real.
and came through.
So if
man.
you want to
guys
hear
are
it right,
freaking
just
awesome. Thank
reminding
you all
people
for
that are in
coming.
my chat,
I
if you
appreciate
want to
the
hear
ones that
everything
are
right, yada,
here.
yada, yada, come on over to Cabin Life with Glenn and Marine, and everything will be all swell. So cheers. Whatever, fun. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there to people that didn't know that were coming into my chat on my channel, because I'm still live streaming your live. And so asking people to come on over.
People that didn't know that were coming into my chat on my channel, because I'm still live streaming your live. And so asking people to
That's because I do that on purpose, to be honest. I'm not trying to be rude, but that's kind of the point, is to like make it to where you guys come on over to this channel so it's all good, Like normally I have words. I end up writing a message like join us and on this person's channel, so then like you can't even really even see the whole image as well. You know what I mean? It just encourages people to want to participate with the whole group, and then it also enables people that don't participate in those groups. If they don't participate with them, and like say somebody has beef with someone else, it enables that person to still participate one way or another, even if they're not in that group. You know what I mean? So I've actually had a couple people that happen with. So I just want to say hola, everybody.
It enables that person to still participate one way or another, even if they're not in that group. You know what I mean? So I've actually had a couple people that happen with. So I just want to say hola, everybody.
That actually works out very well too, Mother Nature. I've seen that before when I popped into your stream, and you've got a message directing people to, hey, pop on over.
No worries, of course. It's a pleasure. It's freaking awesome, and thank you guys. Much love, everybody. Pimping the shiznizle, and I said it appropriately. I'm not cursing. I'm not a boot to get her done, eh?
Much love, everybody. Pimping the shiznizle, and I said it appropriately. I'm not cursing. I'm not a boot to get her done, eh? Awesome.
Get her done.
Sometimes you just gotta give her,
Can I just add something in? What we were talking about the audio and the video. Both parts are important for a video. It's a two-part thing. You gotta have good audio and pretty good video. Because if one's lacking, then if I'm just
Hey, how is it going? Unique Customs, much love. IT, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Much love. Jacob Downey, what is up, my friends? Much love. Thank you guys for coming through.
That's why, just gotta make sure both are.
For sure, Jacob. No problemo. Thank you for coming through.
So, I just want to add that. Because you're totally right about earlier, Glenn. I've seen channels and videos where the audio is so, their intro is so loud, then the main content is so low. It's very hard to follow that. It's just like you gotta turn it down, then you turn it back up, and you're just like, you turn up the volume so high, you wake up everyone because the intro's so loud, it's like, you know, in your face right away, then you're just like, what? I can't even hear the content now. It's so hard to kind of keep up with. If you want to follow them, you want to support them, but it's just like, what did he say? What did they say? Did they say yes? Or whatever? You know, I've seen channels like that or videos like that. I want to support them, but it's just like, I don't even know what they just said.
Mhm.
You know, and I have a home theater, you know, up the volume, and I'm just like, I still can't hear them. So just imagine trying to listen on headphones. Oh, and by the way, when you're listening on headphones, now loud sounds too, that puts people off too, especially loud intros, and you're just like, ah, right?
Yeah,
I just
or
want to add that.
where somebody's carrying their phone or something is banging the microphone as they're walking and talking, and all those extraneous noises can be so frustrating, or the wind noise, right? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And then the wind is blowing and it's completely, right?
Yes, exactly.
Personally, I won't upload audio that is damaged that bad, or I'll try to fix it. And there is audio software out there, just so you do know. I have some pretty expensive audio software, which actually acts very much the same as Photoshop. You know how in Photoshop you can kind of erase something in the background, or you can filter out certain colors. Maybe the bird is flying by, and you can actually erase that bird and put sky in where the bird was. So you don't want that bird in the picture. Well, we same thing with audio now, where you never used to do that. A siren could go by down the street, and I could be talking, and in the past, that would have been a ruin to take. There's no way of getting that siren out of there, not with EQ. You try to, find the frequency of the siren and turn it down, and yeah, it'll improve it a bit, take all the highs out of the siren, but it also takes all the highs out of your voice. So there's nothing you could really do with it. But until a few years ago, and now with artificial intelligence, I've got this software, which is done by Isotope, and it's called RX.
That's so funny.
Audio repair and film studios.
Dark Endgame. Hello. Thank you for coming through. Of course, you can bring your friend in. I'm sorry I didn't see you. My bad. I'm actually, if you can, please come over into Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen, and I'll be able to see your comments a little better. Audio. I know, right? Boom. Make your car go boom.
A couple weeks ago there,
Sorry.
and it had a boom. He was talking, and all of a sudden there was this.
The way you shake it.
And he asked me if I could zero in on that to maybe help him figure out what that boom was. And at first I thought, well, maybe it's a moose stomping on the ground that made a boom on the mic or something. As it turned out, when he sent me the file, I listened to it. It was a man-made boom, some kind of a very loud noise. And I could actually isolate that boom, and then that gave me the option to either cut it out of the audio completely so it wasn't there, or I could isolate everything else and cut everything else out except for the boom, and which is pretty neat. Being able to do that in this day and age, pretty cool. Some software can do. So
it's pretty awesome.
Not everybody has the luxury of being able to use that. So.
Can I add you guys don't mind, I want to add one additional thing in. It's called the motion blur. When you don't have a tripod or a monopod or a selfie stick or whatever, you get that motion blur in there. That's very difficult to follow along because you don't see any detail in the picture because of the blur, right? I mean, you see that, you know, and I figure nowadays high-fi selfie sticks and tripods were cheap enough. You know, because you see that motion blur and it's just like you're trying to follow along. It's like, what did they just show you? Right?
A tarantula babysitter.
The nature of my videos, huh? You know, I gotta put the camera on the canoe and try to stabilize it, and any like big bangs and the camera's going all over the place and stuff. Or some shots. I don't have like a true tripod. I have one of those like Gorilla Pods that you can like wrap around things. So sometimes in editing, I'll notice the horizon is just tweaked a bit. So I'll try to like zoom in and bring back level all that.
And really quick, I don't mean to interrupt anybody else that's going to talk. I just wanted to say thank you, Step Outside, for like going back and forth in both chats and everything. And so I do appreciate you for real a lot. So thank you.
And really quick, I don't mean to interrupt anybody else that's going to talk. I just wanted
And
to say
yeah,
thank you,
and
Step
I didn't
Outside,
see him
for, like,
pop back
going
up on
back and
panel.
forth
So
in
thank
chats and
you,
everything.
both of you guys. You guys
I
are
do
awesome.
appreciate
Thank you.
For real.
They're helping me with my chat too, Glenn. So it's awesome.
And chilling with Melody.
Yeah, and I didn't see him pop back up on panel, so thank you, both of you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. They're helping me with my chat too, Glenn. Awesome.
Can I just add something in there? You guys don't mind? When you're using a tripod, for example, or whatever, it also helps with the editing part. So if you want to cut out that right? Because it's stationary, it's easier. Because you don't have to actually add a transition in, or it kind of looks seamless, right? It just looks like, hey, it was just part of it. Where in actuality, you edit it out like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been playing with a lot as well, because I'll try to keep the camera rolling as I'm like making mistakes, and I'll go back and kind of retake it and whatnot. And when you like use like cross transitions, it's fairly seamless, and you can do some real cool things with it.
Yeah, exactly. No one even notices that unless you're really paying attention to both the audio and the video track.
Yeah, very good point.
You know, expand on that creative redundancy. It's so true. You need to use a tripod. And another thing too is I move a lot and I talk with my arms, and I've had to learn to not move so much, because as you're saying, if you want to edit something and you're moving all the time, you can't match it up. Like, it's almost impossible, because you're going to get a really bad edit, or then you're going to have to do transitions. So it's really, the tripod's really important, but try not to dance all over the place too. It's really important.
You know, try to hold it as steady as you can.
I was gonna say you can always be ghetto, and you can always make something yourself, and all you really need, honestly, is like a wire coat hanger.
I
was going to say, you can always be ghetto, and you can always make something yourself, and all you really need, honestly, is like a wire coat hanger.
It was me, probably. Yeah, it was probably me because of my live stream of you guys.
The video playing on panel here, guys.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry, man.
It was me, probably.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I just
It was probably me because of my live stream of you guys.
Yeah, the panel, guys. There's multiple kinds of fun going on now.
So what I got out of all that was that you're having a great time. That's good to hear.
So what I got out of all that was that you're having a great time. That's good to hear.
Sorry, guys. Lost you for a second there. I gotta hear you on my phone, so now I'm just gonna look for my headphones and get back to you. Hey, anybody see where I put my headphones?
Are you trying to ask where your headphones are? I normally ask my people where my freaking lighter is. So is that what you're asking for?
Well, did anybody?
Hey, I'm just being honest, man. I've had several people actually tell me like, "Hey, you left it right over there," and then I literally look right over there, and they're right. I'm just like, "Thank you so much," you know, like.
Hey, I'm just being honest, man. I've had several people actually tell me.
Really
like,
quick
hey,
though,
you
I'm
left it right
interested.
over there.
Is there anybody
And
in
I
Chatland
literally
or
look
anything
right over
that's
there, and they're
interested
right.
or
I'm
has
just
any
like,
kind of
thank you so
questions
much,
about
you know,
anything
like,
like that we've been talking about that I could maybe help them with, or anybody else, like
really quick
with
though,
Glenn
I'm
and Maureen?
interested. Is there anybody on Chatland or anything that's interested or has any kind of questions about anything like that we've been talking about that I could maybe help them with, or anybody else, like with Glenn and Maureen?
Yeah, or anything to add, any wisdom to give us.
Yeah, let's see if there's any questions from the chat. They've been faithfully listening throughout the
From
stream.
Zero to Homestead,
And
hello. Thank you guys for coming
let's
through.
give them the opportunity.
Come
Go
on
ahead,
over
type
to
some questions in. Anybody that,
our chat over here on
maybe there's some stuff
Glenn and
that you
Maureen's
missed on
channel,
comments
Cabin
and
Life.
questions. So
It'll
by
be a
all
little
means,
bit
please
easier. The
just
link is in the
retype them again,
description.
if you will, and we'll see if we can address those for you. Absolutely.
We're supposed to be asking questions. I'm sorry, Maureen, but I have to clarify the Technetic Beats over here, Mr. Technetic. You know, I know I'm not talking with Basic, or Basic ain't got you right now, but we're asking questions, not trying to say who does this look
I
like.
have to clarify the Technetic Beats over here.
He
Mr.
said,
Technetic,
Mother
you know,
Nature reminds
I
me
know
of
I'm not
Sarah
talking
Connor.
with Basic,
Hey.
or Basic ain't got you right now, but
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature now. No.
He said, Mother Nature reminds me of Sarah Connor. Hey. It's not nice.
I actually had to comment. I have to comment on Mother Nature's plaid there. She's rocking it out, and I love it.
Yeah, you guys are matching now, eh?
She goes by Just Feed, just so you guys know. And thank you, Lovely. And
Thanks for coming
Sess
in,
Hound,
Ross.
good to see you, my friend.
Talk
I
to you
haven't seen him
later.
in a while.
Hope to see you again.
She goes by Just Feed, just so you guys know. And thank you, Lovely. And Sess Hound.
Which one?
Good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yes, I want to say good morning to Jordan. Jordan, I hope I'm saying that right.
Which one?
It's Joran.
Joran? I thought it's
Jordan.
not like one of those like.
No. Listen up, guys. Listen up. Yankee had a live stream about this already with the Joran Jadenberg on the channels. It's Joran Jadenberg.
Joran.
Yes,
Okay.
Soft J.
And I can also do Yankee's name, but I'm holding that for a special day. I'm actually quite the parent.
Mahaloan Osbekwit.
Hey, nice job.
That's fucking great.
It clears the throat nicely, you know.
Someone asked about streaming times and publishing times. And it was Technic Beats. And he says, I stream late because I work nights and have 4 kids at home.
I stream late at night too because I'm a night owl.
I stream early in the morning because I'm an early bird.
I stream at any time.
Actually, that's what my live on the fly are all about too. Anytime, anywhere, turn on the mic, run across the street. And you guys are talking tech talk, real good tech talk. But honestly, my inspiration doesn't allow me to set up my mic and do this. Like, if there's something going on, I want to talk about it. All I want to do is push that live button on YouTube and throw the camera in front of my face and run around. And be very wary of my surroundings, of course, and try to do as much of the on-the-fly editing as I can. You know, keep myself in frame. Make sure that when I feel the wind on my face, that it's probably touching the microphone, so I've got to kind of angle it away that way, still stay in the frame. Watch where the sunlight is. You know, always make sure that the sun is shining on your face if you're using natural light. If you're doing crazy stuff on the fly with a lot of high energy like that, all these things have been something that you do as a photographer for years and years and years, and that just comes natural for you on YouTube. But you got to be aware of all those things too, because I see those mistakes that Glenn was talking about. I see the mistakes where they hold their camera upright, because 99% of people hold their camera upright to play with it. You know, and as a creator, I had to create my channel to make it look good for those people who hold their cameras upright. You know, make the thumbnails really pop out. But yeah, there's all this stuff, guys. You just got to realize all this stuff. You can't just sit down and learn it all overnight. This is all a huge learning curve, and I just wanted to say thanks a lot to Glenn and Maureen for giving us this opportunity to pick up little tips and tricks, or tips and tricks. Wow, tips and tricks, and my freaking notepad's getting full right now with everything that I'm learning and meeting. Man, oh, Mother Nature, what you've done with this 2 live stream thing, mind blown. So back to you, Glenn.
Okay, well, Sid's dad has a question, and that is audio mics for live streams, yes or no? What say you? Well, I'll start off with that one. Microphones for live streaming purposes specifically, I say whatever works, whatever gets you through, is what you should use. If you don't have one tool, use the tool that you have and try to make the most out of that tool. We have streamed with this phone. We have live streamed with it, with the phone and the microphone, and it worked out okay. It wasn't the best, wasn't the greatest, wasn't the best that we could do, but it was enough to do the stream. As I listened back to that stream, I realized that, you know, with another mic, we could probably do a lot better. And we could probably get a lot better signal instead of it being so low, and cranking all the volumes up. So I say use what you have and try to improve, make the most out of what you've got. And as occasion permits, you know, buy another mic. We have what is this one? It's a Microsoft HD 3000, I believe it is. It's like $30. It's got a built-in mic in the cam, and that's what we're using now on this live stream. Seems to work out okay. And as you get closer to the microphone, I don't have to talk as loud, obviously, because the volume will go up more. But you know, it sounds much more pleasant, you know, to the ear when you can be within a few inches of the microphone and you don't have to project your voice so much, and you get a little more bass response and whatnot too. So mic placement can do just as good as well as new mic, you know, getting the correct placement of the mic. So instead of, if you've got your phone way back here at arm's length doing a stream, you know,
can you hear me now?
You don't want to be so close to the mic that your face is, you know, into it. So there's a balance that's got to be reached. So that's where an external mic would come in handy, and you can place the microphone either here,
well,
you know, off to the side.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Definitely. I honestly would love to get a real microphone, no lie. But I have to use my. I was telling you earlier, I use my extra.
Definitely.
I don't want it to have too much feedback. But I use my extra phone or whatnot that I can use on Wi-Fi as my camera. You know what I mean? So I have the Droid Cam app downloaded onto the camera, and then I also downloaded the program onto my laptop. You know what I mean? And so that's how I end up running that through. It has its own option on if I want to use the mic that's on that phone or not, you know. But it depends on where I end up having the mic at. You're right, you know, because I end up having to. I put my laptop on top of a fan now. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it to conk out, and so it ends up making it to where you know, you catch the sound hopefully as well as it can be. That's why I also end up like muting myself as I'm not speaking when I'm on a panel, because I know that the fan can be loud, and it also, when you're on a panel like with Google Hangouts, it ends up whoever's loudest, it's gonna pop up on that screen, you know, unless the person in control is actually presenting someone specifically, you know, to the audience. So yeah, but the whole microphone thing, I think, is like really awesome. It depends on what you can afford and what you can work with, you know, but there are other options on doing things, and you just have to use the resources that you have before you end up checking what is available, in my opinion, you know, because you could have already had it and already been trying to start doing what you should be able to do, and on this platform with all the recording and everything, but you just don't know that you have these options available, like using your old phone or whatnot as a camera, a webcam, or even a microphone, you know. And so there's different ways that you guys can go about it, and trust me, I'm a poor broke mama. Just say it simply and nicely, you know. I got take care of my 2 daughters by myself, and I can't work, and so I have to be as cheap as possible about all this stuff, and so I am, but I still do my best to keep going, you know, and keep it up to par like everyone else, to say.
Hey, good on you there. Good on you there, Mother Nature. Go ahead, Glenn. No, I was just going to say, yeah, a microphone isn't necessarily at the top of the list, you know, priorities for people when they're streaming or doing YouTubes and whatnot, but that's something that you could put on the list to, you know, for as you grow, and, you know, put a few bucks aside, and for $100, you know, eventually, you know, you can save up $100 and get that new mic, eh? But yeah, it's not the microphone. It's not the microphone that's going to make your YouTube channel or break it. It's your personality. If that's what you're going for, it's your personality. If I have a crappy microphone, then my personality still comes through. If I have 720p instead of 1080i, my personality still comes through. You got to be a little bit more than life on camera. You got to be. They say the average person has to be a little bit 10% more animated on camera than they are in real life. And that's really hard to do because I have to scale it back, because on stage I gotta be 60% more animated. So I'm actually, when I go on camera, I gotta kind of like, you know, tone it down a bit so I look a little bit normal. But it's your personality, it's not your tech, it's not your mic, it's not your this, it's not your that, in my opinion. Look at what happened to me this morning. OBS went down 4 minutes before the show, and I had to do my live on the fly setup. I'm actually, you know what? I might just go with this Samsung altogether. And here's a little bit of tech to put it back to you guys. Has anybody heard of the website Kickstarter? Kickstarter starts up these new programs. Yeah, thanks, Steph. Kickstarter has this great little thing for your Samsung phone right now. It's got a ring light, it's got an extended lens, and it's got a microphone all built into one on something that clamps onto your iPhone and clamps onto your tripod. And right now on Kickstarter, you can get that package for $75, and it's limited time only. Glenn, if you want to take a look at the tech on that stuff, I'm looking at it mostly for the convenience. It's a better microphone, a better light, and a better lens for the Samsung that I'm already using, all in one package that I can attach to the top of the tripod. Yeah. So Steph, if you can throw that link in there. I'm not even paying attention to the chat right now, guys, because I wanted to show off my new green screen that's also very budgeted. I went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of stuff. But it's all about the lighting, guys. It's all about the lighting on your green screen. If you have a non-reflective surface, and it's well lit up, balanced wise, you can make a dollar store. Green screen if you want. I don't recommend it because it's frustrating as hell when that little piece of tape reflects and you're trying to edit it out in the end with the software, and so it doesn't look like there's a fly buzzing around you when you're using the green screen. But the videos that I'm starting to create now with the green screen, that I'm like totally holding back on you guys. I'm creating these green screen stuff, and I'm going to be releasing it later. It's very fun to work with too. So if anybody wants tips on that, give me a shout. Oh, and P.S. If anybody has an adapter for this microphone so that it goes from big to small, just send it to my mailbox, because I'd love to use this microphone. bless the audio. No, talking away like this. I got a great personality. I really do. My personality is awesome. It's a little bit unpleasant to listen to, right? So, if you
absolutely. But you know, you're going to see that though. You're going to see that in the fact that hey, this guy's got a great personality, but he's got a really crappy microphone. You're not going to see, oh, this guy has. I don't see much personality in him, but he's got a really awesome microphone. You know what I mean? Like that's that's the way that works for me. But both of them, you know, you put the two together, and that's magic. You got a great personality and a great microphone. You got great audio and great video. You know, stuff turns up. You know, like it just turns up the whole game, and that's what YouTube's all about. And that's why I started doing it, so that I can not just be the stage actor anymore. That I can be my own producer. That I can be my own you know, the people that I hate, the director and the critic and the cameraman and all that kind of stuff. You know, I could do all that myself and that's why I did it.
I think it just goes back to that point that, you know, if you want to improve your content, that's one way to do it. And I guess like Glenn mentioned, upload like you have 1 million subs, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to improve my content for my own pleasure, you know what I mean?
There's one thing that I have noticed, and I must say, and he's in the room actually tonight, Joran Jederberg, he has made some vast improvements in his audio simply by acquiring a new phone. And certainly the improvement is so far superior that it makes his videos so much more enjoyable now to listen to.
Cheers, all.
Actually, his videos were one of the videos that I was straining to have to hear the clarity and just the high end on the mic wasn't there. The presence wasn't there. Mike, you need to mute your microphone when you're.
Thank you guys for being here. Much love, all.
And so, Joran has made such vast improvements in the audio simply by switching and upgrading his phone. And the audio, it's like day and night. You know, if I had to score it out of 10, previously it would have been maybe a 3 out of 10. And I feel like
right on. Random things. Thank you so much for coming through. I do appreciate you. That's the link right there in order to go to the chat that we're in right now if you'd like to join us, and it might be able to be heard a little bit easier and stuff like that. So I really do appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much. And if nobody's told you lately, you're doing a great job. Thank you.
But now it's beautiful. It's awesome.
So I think what that's going to translate to is more subscribers, more retention, more watch time, more viewers, right? And more recommendations by the algorithm. So, yeah. Technetic Beats. Glenn, do you use an external audio interface? And if so, are you using it now? No, I'm just using Google Hangouts right now.
You are welcome. Much love to you.
HD 3000 microphone, built-in mic with the cam, and it's
what is up? If I can pronounce that, Androgians, I can't fucking do it. I have a feeling I know who it is, but who? Why did you change your name, and who was originally that name? I'm just curious. I'm sorry. Currently, it's new. Thank you guys for being here. Here is, hey, what up, Delcourt? Much love, my friend. Yeah, you guys, if you can, come on over to the chat over here on the Cabin Life, and then it'll be a little bit easier to interact with you guys, so then I can know exactly what you're saying and when you're saying it. I'd appreciate you. Thank you, Steph Outside, for being here, if you can hear me. Much love, buddy.
Process the audio with, so I don't really see the need for that. But if you do want a free audio editor that is a good editor, check out Audacity. Is a good place to start.
It's your druid name, huh? You guys are funny. Because they're pimping the schnizzle. You expanded. I know. I was already freaking. That's right. That's right. I knew I recognized it. I gotta let you know, man. Dude, I love your freaking video, by the way. Yes. I know you can hear me. And so, yeah. Definitely want to let you know that, I love that video. And if you don't mind, hit me up. I'm gonna put my email right there. And I want you to hit me up, Mr. Expandi Procis, please and thank you, because I, first off, would love to collaborate with you. I've been waiting to do that for over a year, to be honest. And, yes, that works. That is my email right there, the one I just wrote in there. For real, for real. Well, I'm being straight up honest, dude, and honestly, that video touched me, like, my heart, definitely, when I needed it, my friend, and so I really do appreciate you, Davey. Much love, for real. I'm gonna take a cheers hit with you before I turn my camera back on, because it's all about respect. Respect, y'all. Cheers. That's awesome. Can you imagine if you had that when you know, after your first 100 subs? Alrighty then. And so I am gonna show my face because I'm not that funny looking sometimes. Just only sometimes, not all the time. No. I thought I had yours too, man, but apparently I don't. And so, yeah. Totally would love it. What is up, Looney, my brother? Brother from another mother. Freaking another blondie in the house. And then I end up looking all freaking crazy talking to myself on their stream. Talk about. We talking about. Yes. We talk about. So if you guys can, I'm going to go ahead and drop in. I'll come back through here on this chat if you can leave that up. And go ahead and come through on this chat, and it'll be a little easier to hear everybody and everything, just so you guys know. Yes, for sure, for sure. But you can hit me up with Mother Nature's Cookies at the Hangouts or over on Gmail, whatever's clever. I am live streaming Cabin Life's live stream right now, so you guys can hear me, but they can't. Hold on, I gotta hear what he's saying. Hey, hi, Hillbilly. Hi, Ro. You got Chad the Walrus. Looney Productions, a freaking awesome blondie. No. J-Dog's Place. Pimpin' the Pimpins. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming through.
Or KTV or whatever. Because if you can't see it in a small scale, I mean, in a small scale, well.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, please come on over to this link right here, everybody. Everybody, because I actually think that my phone is about to die, so I'm going to end up having to end this live stream because it's at 3% still and it won't charge. So, oops, sorry. Yes. Yes, I do.
As simple as I can. You know, a few things just to spice it up.
I like it like that. I like it like that.
Just black and white. Your black text with the white background and such.
Yeah, Chad, how you been, man? It's great to see you. I hope all is well with you and your kid. For real, for real, for real. Much love to you and your family, bud. Haha, keep it simple, stupid. Yes, kiss it. That is right.
But I think that's the only available one.
I always say stupid simple, not simple stupid. No. Sorry, I had to say that.
such a thing as using too much text in a thumbnail, and is it actually a good idea to use text, and how much is too much if it is? And the other school of thought is, should you use text at all? Because I've heard opinions from both sides.
I totally agree with that. Really quick, I'm not trying to interrupt anybody, but I've been kind of learning more about the thumbnails and actually how to do them myself and make it to where they pop out and stand out even more, and they get back to like what the purpose and the intent of that video originally was. You know what I mean? And so thumbnails have everything to do with somebody actually clicking on that picture later on in the future. You know what I mean? And so you have to have, you can't give people that that bait title or the bait, like bait and catch kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You can't be putting out there irrelevant pictures as well. You have to try to make those pictures relevant to what you're presenting in your video. You know what I mean? And so you actually, you can sit there and try to write your paragraph on the freaking thumbnail, but literally how many people are going to sit there and read that when they have the option to read that in your description box as they watch a video? You know what I mean? And so, yeah, you have to kind of have common sense. And I know common sense isn't really that common, but if we work together, we can make miracles happen, I promise. Promise you that. So, definitely wanted to point that out. But yes, that's just my opinion, though. I am a blondie, and it is only an opinion, blondie's opinion. So, you never know when it really comes down to it, but you know what? Either which way, people lose attention and focus very quickly, very fast. They don't like to pay attention to the one thing all at one time and focus all of their energy and intent on that, because they know that there's a million other things that are going on that at that moment as well, that if that's not as important as those other things could be or are, they're not going to pay attention to it. They're going to just pass right by it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Relevance and intent.
Pass right by it. You know what I mean?
I agree with you to a point, Mother Nature. I agree with you to a point. I even have something to add. Yeah. Here's one for you, for the panel. In chat. Welcome, Den, by the way. Den the Bundy's in the house from Wisconsin. Welcome, Den. Yeah, what about clickbait? And how far is too far, right? I mean, we've actually sort of straddled the border unintentionally. The last 2 weeks ago, we did a live stream. It was snowing here all day, and it snowed just before our live stream. And so we thought, well, okay, we got to set up the live stream, how to put the title in. We thought snowing at the campfire, right? Because it was snowing and whatnot. And by the time we got the live stream set up, the snow had stopped. So everybody comes into the chat. Oh, clickbait. They saw the campfire going. There was no snow in sight, nothing on the ground or anything. It was all clickbait, right? And then last week we had our live stream, and it was snowing again. And we thought, well, we better not put it in case we get accused of clickbait. And then here we are at the fire. Next thing you know, it's snowing like crazy on top of us, right? But how far is too far with clickbait? And do you think that it's a fine line, between misleading and kind of ripping off the audience for, thinking that they're going to get something, and meantime it's something else, right? Like I just saw a live stream, a fella, he said, I'm quitting YouTube, right? Or no,
quit more.
I quit. So you can take that as, I quit YouTube. We better go see. Are you okay? Is everything all right, buddy? Right? And then there was a part 2. I quit part 2, right? And he admitted. He says, it's clickbait. I just want to see how many more people would come. I thought my subscribers. It was a test for his subscribers, because he found he had all these subscribers, but quit. And he was hoping that would bring in his subscribers, just to see if he was going to get that percentage of subscribers to tune in. As it turned out, they didn't. So it kind of told him that his supporters aren't really that.
Really quick, I'm sorry to interrupt, but a huge shout out to Sue G in Chatland right now. Thank you so much, lovely, for coming through. Had to say thank you. Much love, you guys. Yes, a lot of people keep coming back and forth and stuff, and I just wanted to say I appreciate it before I didn't have a chance to catch it. So thank you guys. I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
I'd like to shout out too, but I don't think my mic's working anymore.
A lot of people keep coming back and forth and stuff, and I just wanted to say I appreciate it before I didn't have a chance to catch it. So thank you guys. I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and looking at his videos, it seems to have worked. I mean, he has double the views from his last video, so, I mean, what do you do, right? On one hand, me personally, I don't like to I guess, mislead people into
go back.
watching something, and I'm not sure how it would affect retention anyways. I mean, if they'll know instantly as they come in if it was clickbait or not. But on the other hand, it seems to work. I mean, a lot of YouTubers are doing that, and even on Instagram and all social media, and it's kind of a proven strategy, right? So, I mean, I kind of think if you can't beat them, you join them, to some degree at least.
Well, like clickbait does work. It does work, doesn't it? But when I come in and I feel like I've been clickbaited, I feel a little ripped off. I feel a little bit shortchanged. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
As long as the clickbait is relevant to the content in some way, I don't mind to a certain point. But if it has no relevance at all, then I feel really ripped off. Like I'll even, like almost to the point of unsubscribed. It's like if you're gonna do that, like, have something. It can be on the.
It was really a lemon. Get it right. Come on now.
Yeah. Don't tell me I'm gonna get apples and oranges and then you feed me a piece of toast.
Yeah. It has to be for sure. It has to be relevant.
You got lemons? You got lemons?
I got a clickbait, guys. I got a clickbait. Am I coming up or not? I think my mic's not working. Am I coming up?
Lemons? Your lemon?
No, I got. Oh, there I am. Yeah, there's clickbait. I do have a little bit of a view on this one, especially with my photography experience. Okay, I learned that what I like to do as a photographer was make it as true as to the image as you could when it was on paper. But that's not the case for YouTube, and that's not the case for you guys it's not the case for YouTube. You need to pump up the contrast. You need to make those reds richer than red. You need to make the yellows richer than yellow. You need to, there's a little contrast dial, and I've used so many different paint programs and Photoshop programs and Adobe programs and all that kind of stuff. There's a simple way to turn up your contrast. There's a simple way to turn up your saturation.
Let's see
and
if anybody will notice that. That's right, I agree.
Saturated, I guess you would call it, because I think that's one of the filters too, is saturation. But on YouTube, for those things, you want to pump up those colors just a little bit. It adds.
Hello, Food Forest Farmer Culture. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming in.
Also, clickbait.
What is up, Grey Wolf Buddy? Let's see if anybody notices me upside down. I don't think so. Excuse me. I should come in on with my freaking masks on and stuff.
But there's those points too, guys.
Yep.
You gotta be richer colors on YouTube. Kind of like what I was talking about, a richer personality. You have to have the richer colors as well. And I want to go back to what Creative Redundancy was saying about
hanging out. Yep, right. For real.
Thing on, okay. When I was going around with my less than 100 subscribers, I was literally using my phone to say, "Hey, look, I got a YouTube channel," and then they, "Oh yeah," and they would open the YouTube channel, and I noticed they were watching it like.
Exactly. Step outside. That's right.
Like this, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and my little tiny screen is at the top of the phone.
Si, senor, Steph.
So I started thinking, what, I gotta make the videos so that's what most of my watchers
I've gone batsy, everybody, batsy. A bit batsy.
My clickbait was so that it really
Yo,
stood out
my
on
name
my
is
tenth of the
Betty.
phone.
Yo mama is a Retty. I feel so
One third of the
saddy.
phone. And then once I
Oh
got
my gosh,
into
I
it,
know, I'm such a
then
dork.
I would
Please
just gently
don't
say,
remind me.
guys, why don't you turn it like
Only
this?
you guys are
And why
getting
don't you
this
do it bigger?
performance over
And then
here.
why don't you take it to
I'm
a
sorry, I'm gonna
laptop
shut up so you guys can
and,
hear him.
you know, every little bit of that
I'm gonna
creativity
stop.
you have to think about when you're making a YouTube.
Now Glenn and Maureen finally caught it. They finally caught it. They're looking now. Steph outside finally caught it.
And hence the reason I went to multiple devices. My Surface, my
That's so
phone,
funny.
my laptop. I gotta watch it on. I gotta look at it.
I know,
on all
right?
of it, so I'm happy with all of it. My next step is I just turn
That's
myself
great.
out the door here and take a look at it on the big Super TV, 52-inch, because there's actually some people that watch it on that too. And man, you gotta be careful with every little flaw on those big
Pump it up,
screens,
pump it up.
Not so much with the little screens, but all I gotta say is pump up the saturation. Be conscious of
Oh, I'm just hanging out. I'm hanging out.
See where the color, where the color is being,
Oh man, this is
She's
great.
just hanging out. She's just hanging
I
out.
love helping people smile.
as far as the color saturation thing goes, so, I can understand that. I don't really consider that to be clickbaity. What I consider that to be is enhancing and processing, maybe to the point of over-processing. And that's like making the audio extra crisp or extra high or extra, put some reverb in there to make the boom sound bigger. That's not clickbait to me. That's just adding
What is
value
up,
and being more
Dad's up?
dramatic and-
Vote
and some
20 Wild
artistic.
Dragon, thank you.
Clickbait to me is when you're telling people or showing people you're going to get this, and then you deliver this over here. So if you're going to show an apple that's nice bright red, but you're going to give a video that's all about a rotten apple, then to me, that yes, visually that would be clickbait.
Yeah, I get that, but I also like using clickbait as making the best thumbnail you can. I mean, that doesn't really constitute clickbait. I think clickbait at its core is trying to swindle people into watching your videos.
Yes, deception.
I mean, there are levels to it, of course, like you guys are saying.
You know, it's snowing at the campfire, right? We thought that was a good title because it was snowing, and but it turned into clickbait because we did not deliver any snow during the fire, so it was clickbait.
No comments.
Well, my wife is a witch.
Where are you sleeping tonight?
Where's the clickbait?
No, she was there for that. My wife is a witch. I was doing some trick photography, making my wife turn back and forth into a cat.
Oh, that's tight.
You know, and it was a 30-second video that I was playing with, and when I was under 100 subscribers, that was getting the most views because here's my attractive wife laying on the couch, and the thumbnail is my wife's a witch, and it turned out to be fun. It was clickbait for 30 seconds for the fun of it. You know, you really got to run that fine line. My wife is a witch. That's obviously clickbait, but you can tell I was having fun with it. I don't think I deceived anybody with that. But you know, and I had to go there. It was something that was in my head that I had to get out, and that's where I went with it.
You guys are awesome and all doing a great job, by the way. Just gotta let you guys know. Hell yeah.
Sorry, the link for
Hemp in the schnizzle. Faux shigado. You know this. Hey.
He's pimping that shit.
That's 100%. I want to ask you guys if you think this is clickbait. If you can see my screen, this is the one thumbnail that I tried to delve into that. Yeah. I saw that. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I mean, that you had some skills there, and in my opinion, I thought that was a great one. But when I watched the video, obviously, it was a typical canoe trip through Algonquin. There wasn't a massive bull moose in front of you, but it got me to watch it.
Oh my goodness, I know. Isn't that right? You want to see me spin? All right, here we go. I'm gonna spin. Woohoo! Here we go.
Like you're obviously very meticulous about snowing in the campfire, but I liked what he did with the clickbait. I support him with that.
Well, as long as it's not.
I'll go back and forth too. Here we go.
Deception.
Yeah, Mother Nature knows where it's at.
I'm just adding a little entertainment, okay? Like, gotta make it go all around and stuff, you know, like, pimping the snizzle. Hey!
I'm just adding a little entertainment, okay? Like, gotta make it.
I know. Yeah.
Pimping the snizzle. Hey.
Guilty.
There is a Blondie on panel. Come on now.
Yeah, you weren't gonna get intelligent information here, were you? Like, you weren't expecting intelligence or anything like that. You asked Chilla McMillan to show up. You know he's a goofball. You can't even run OBS. Are you serious? Running around, looking at the camera, checking all the lights, making sure they're working all right. Yeah. No, but I think it's to each his own. I think that comes down to the bottom line too. You gotta remember that this is your channel. I supported Steph in his bull moose one. There's some people that might look at it and go, man, that was clickbait. I'm never watching this guy again. But the bottom line was, I did watch again because Steph had some great content on there. So he did the two things that you're supposed to do on YouTube.
You're welcome, J-Dogs. That's too funny.
Content and keep them engaged. And my only favorite
That's right, Sid's dad. George, you're awesome, buddy. Thank you.
Other two ways to get you there. I think you did a good job, and continue to do that. Anybody else? I think Mother Nature's got some great tips too. You don't have to be on the full screen.
And saying a boot.
To get the attention of people. A little bit of motion here, a little bit of bright colors there. That's all about grabbing the attention too. If you need that kind of information, and it's saying a boot, real nice. But yeah, don't know where I'm going with this, guys. Like I said, I'm an early bird. I just wanted to get on the chat one more time just to say to Glenn and Maureen, if it's not in chat, I really appreciated them inviting me out. But it's getting late, guys, and I got a 6:05 that I gotta do, so I gotta shove off. Hey, nice meeting you, Mother Nature, and all those great people in the other chat room. If you're listening in still, if anybody gets up early at 6:05, I'll be there. But Glenn and Maureen were the ones that got me to this point, guys. So show all your love and support to. Well, I'm actually.
It's been a pleasure, my friend. It's been lots of fun. Keep pimping the schnizzle.
And I gotta go. That's right. All right. So good night, guys.
Take care, man. Take it easy, buddy.
It's been a pleasure, my friend. It's been lots of fun.
You bet.
Because we're pimping the schnizzle.
Jill and Ellen, yeah, it's been great having you on the panel. Appreciate your input, and you did a great job. Thank you very much. Do appreciate you. And,
that's the way, we like it.
Added a lot to the
Oh, the boot. It's a boat. It's a boot.
Yeah, really good points.
It's a boat. It's a boot.
So, a lot of fun, too. A lot of fun to boot.
Thank you guys for being here with me. I do appreciate you guys.
Yes.
We're sort of at
Pimping the schnizzle.
I was listening earlier when I was out dealing with Jake. I could hear some of the talk, and Steph was talking about editing and sometimes leaving.
Really
stuff,
quick, Maureen. I just wanted to know if he knew
how
he was
far
still
do you
on.
go editing, and what do you leave
Okay,
behind
there you go.
that
I'm sorry.
you've taken out? Like, I think it was about 3 times.
I just wanted to know if he knew he was still on.
I didn't want him to like embarrass himself or anything like that, and so I figured I'd save him before it happened. You know, I like, come on, just be real, be real. Like he, like, you know, maybe had to itch his nose or something crazy. I didn't want anything to become of it, you know. So just trying to help him out, man. Much love, chilling with Millen.
Just be real, be real. Like he, like, you know, maybe had to itch his nose or something crazy. I didn't want anything to become of it, you know.
Oh man, that's great.
Oh, that's like the radio guy leaving the mic on, so, and when I was trying to talk about quality, like, Steph was saying, like, I think Steph was talking about editing time and how many hours it takes to edit and trying to reduce the amount of editing and stuff. Well, we used to have the recording studio.
All right, cheers, everybody, cheers.
And they would record, and when Glenn was working with them on the mix down, or when they were recording certain parts, they would say, "Yeah, it's not bad," and that became a phrase a lot of them used. "Oh, that's not bad," and they would take it. Well, then I started asking, and then what would happen was they would take it home, they would listen to it, and it would drive them nuts, like the guitars, if he missed a note, or just something wasn't quite right, or whatever, or if the drummer was a bit off the metronome or whatever, they would take it home and it would drive them nuts. Then they would come back in to record it, which, well, for us it was okay because we got more time in with them, right? But so I started asking them, if they said it's not bad, then I would say, okay, if it's not bad, is it good? And they would kind of stop. And I says, really, if it's not bad, does that mean it's good? Because if it's not bad, does not mean it's good. So make sure that if you're thinking, well, it's not bad, I gotta get the sound, that'll do. Like, it's happened sometimes with us. Like, we listening, you know, playing a video, editing, and then play it back before it goes on, and we think, no, wait, we have to go back, we gotta fix that. That was not bad, but it wasn't good. So if you ever decide it's not bad, I want to hurry up and get it done, ask yourself, is it good? Like, will you like it? Or will you be mad at yourself the next day when you go to look to see how many people
Much love, chilling with Millen. Thank you so much for coming through, buddy. It's been a pleasure.
Are you going to be thinking,
where will you chill next?
So, be careful.
Chilling with Millen.
It's not bad.
Much love, buddy. It was great getting to know you for a bit. You're awesome. Have a wonderful night, buddy. Cheers. Cheers.
I just wanted to
Can I just add something into that?
I'm just not going to medicate on their panel. That's rude. My opinion. So yes.
editing
Oh, look.
videos,
DU recorder ended up freaking coming through saying cheers back.
everything, right?
So awesome.
You might
Awesome.
have tried to edit something, but in your haste, you didn't play it back, and you're assuming that it's, oh yeah, I put it in the correct spot. Oh, I cut and pasted and copied and did all that stuff in the right spot. Play the whole,
Thanks,
whole
Steph
video
outside, if
back
you can hear me, buddy.
on
I
your own
appreciate you.
system, right? And, you know, a normal volume that you're used to watching and stuff like that. Listen to it. Watch the video. Does it make sense, right?
Cheers, Grey Wolf. Maestro Gris.
Export it out.
Se dice Maestro Gris. If you don't know what I'm trying to tell you, when I tell you, Maestro
Take all
Gris.
this time to
Si me
upload
entiendes.
just to, oh, I forgot this. Oh, the audio's not right. Oh, I forgot this. Right? So then you gotta go back to it again.
And you got to backtrack a whole pile of steps and then fix that, re-export, redo everything again. A lot of time, wasted. When I do an audio mix,
The bass.
for me,
And the enter.
a lot of
Have you
musicians
modded
used to
me
say,
again?
"Oh,
I
we'll fix it
did
in the
long
mix."
ago, my
Like,
friend,
when
long
I
ago.
might,
If you don't
know,
want to
when
be a
they're
mod,
recording a track,
let me know,
and then
David.
something happens, a little blooper. That's
Moderate
not loud
yourself.
enough,
Well,
this
you
could
know
have
what?
been,
Sometimes you
done this
do
way,
need
then,
that little
we'll
extra
fix it in the
oomph.
mix. And we could fix it in the mix. But it
And
was
I call you
way
guys
better to
regulators
actually
because I actually
redo the
trust you
tape,
guys and your
get it down the
judgment
way
of
we
people
really
because
wanted
there
it
are
to be
times
heard,
that I end up
and
not
then
catching
mix,
things.
right?
You
And
know, so I'm
when
just
I
being
finish the
honest and
mix,
real.
I will
So
not only
if you
replay
don't want
that
it though, no worries. I
audio
totally
mix, let's say
understand.
it's a song,
I really do.
I'll play
Trust
it on
me.
my stereo
I
monitor where I'm mixing it in my control
do.
room. But I'll also play it on the headphones. I'll also go to my laptop and play the mix on the laptop. I'll go to my stereo system in the living room and play it on the speakers there. I'll go to the car and I'll play it in my car on that stereo system. Now I have a wide range of formats that I'm playing that mix on, and I try to make it so that mix will sound good on the small speakers that don't put out any bass to the speakers that put out tons of bass, and it still sounds good on all of those systems. And likewise with videos.
No. It's not your point to be like that. You don't have to. You don't have to. I actually do it so then you don't really get timed out for saying what it is you want to say it. You know, and I honestly,
put that on my laptop.
I honestly believe that some people end up taking advantage of being a moderator when they are a moderator, and so I end up not doing it for everybody because of that. You know what I mean? Other than that, and so you can speak and say what you gotta say when you want to say it, I guess, you know. Thank you so much, Hillbilly. Much love. Thank you for coming through. And I've also learned that with everybody having a wrench during somebody's live stream, it actually makes it go through a lot of extra dumb issues and lag and stuff, because YouTube actually has to realize that there's so many moderators. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just saying.
Longer than you think, especially the longer the video is. I mean, for me, I personally use another program to kind of compress it, so it's.
If you don't want to hear dogs barking, please go to the other channel. No. I'm sorry, just being honest and real. No. But yes.
Right. So I try to keep my file sizes as small as possible, but without sacrificing too much of the quality, if that makes any sense.
No worries.
We have a program that does that as well.
Señor Maestro.
When we export our video, I'll actually put it through a program called Handbrake.
I knew it. I was see, we all know Handbrake.
I don't call it Handbrake. I always forget the name of it, so I call it Crankbait. And Maureen, we got to put this through Crankbait, and basically it compresses the video without sacrificing much of the quality, makes it a much smaller size. So I'm assuming by doing that, yeah, it's a faster upload. Does that also mean that it translates to a smoother replay for?
I can help you figure all that out, buddy. That's what this is for.
Like hours that are on a limited bandwidth, where I have to dial the video back to 144.
Oh, shake it up. If you type in exclamation mark 8 ball like that, it will, even if you are not a mod, it will let you play.
Does it help us to replay the videos?
Yeah, see?
So that it doesn't buffer as quick. You know what I mean?
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Yeah, I've heard, people have told me that Handbrake is not good to use when uploading to YouTube, just because YouTube will optimize when you upload anyways for playback. So you're kind of just lessening the quality, and then you upload it to YouTube, and then it lessens the quality more. I've heard it does help you upload the video faster to YouTube.
Yeah.
I know you can click the web optimize and whatnot, but I mean, I would assume that YouTube does that itself already. It optimizes the video for its own playback, right? At least that's what I've heard. I'm not sure.
So you're saying, so what you're saying, Steph, is by putting it through the...
Yeah, I'll show you actually. You're right. Here, I can turn a camera on here, I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
You could be optimally
Donde
causing
se
it to
fue?
be processed twice.
Up
Sort
here.
of like making a file.
Hopefully I
from a
don't
wave
scare you
down to an
guys. I'm sorry if I
MP3,
do.
And then
Un segundo.
and exporting it again.
Where's the
and
camera?
making it into an even worse MP3.
Camera. Alright, see, so look.
I'm not quite sure.
When you go into your chat, Maestro
I know
Gris,
it does
you see how there is the
uploading to YouTube, so
3 dots. Look,
it
when you
might
go
not
over
be,
somebody's
like,
name,
compounding
The 3 dots, okay? So you click on the 3 dots right there.
You know, to like make
Or wait,
it,
we'll go
like,
to, alright,
a lot
all
worse,
those
but
options pop up. You can go to
it is-
channel,
I mean, YouTube's doing
report,
that. It's compressing the
remove,
video.
put
You
user
guys
in
will see
timeout,
this
hide
in your
user on
videos
this
with
channel,
especially a
remove
lot of
or add
options. So I'm
moderator is
doing,
generally the last one, okay?
portages,
So,
and
let's
I
see.
render the video in my software and watch it back on like VLC on my computer.
What do you mean,
It looks
WTF,
smooth
what
and
happened?
pristine, but then you upload
Oh,
that to
leaning
YouTube,
towards no, that's why,
and
hold on.
suddenly all the foliage is being pixelated and whatnot because
I'm trying to go to
YouTube
one that
hasn't
isn't. Alright,
compressed
so
it.
look.
There's no way the servers could
Chilling
handle,
with
you know,
Millen.
the
He's not a
7
moderator,
gigabyte
right?
file
And
that
so
I'm
you click on
uploading
that
to
person's
YouTube
channel like that. You just click on the 3 buttons on the side.
right?
And then you can do all that other crap, but you have to go and scroll down and see right there it says add moderator. That right there makes it to where you can make that person a moderator on your channel or not. But it's that the 3 dots on the side right there, you know. And always make sure that when you are doing your live stream, you're putting that live, you're selecting live chat. For real.
To the file.
And that'll help you out. See? Now it brought me all the way back, and now here you go. Yep, there you go.
If we
So
don't
pimpin' the
crankbait
schnizzle.
it, if we don't hand
Pimpin',
break it,
pimpin' the schnizzle.
then it may take, because we're on a limited bandwidth,
I'm gonna actually probably be having to end this in a minute on my stream because the battery is dying on my phone.
So we put it through our handbrake to compress it down. We don't do it a lot, but we give it a little bit of compression.
Thank you guys for coming
Makes the
through and
video
hanging
go
out with
almost
us. I
about
do
in
appreciate
half,
you.
So it's only 1.5 gigs now. Then now our
Could you
upload
pimpin' the
time is
schnizzle?
much less, and it seems like our
Hola,
quality
James. How
is
are
coming
you,
back
my
okay
friends? Thank you for coming through.
on the
Hope all is well.
on the playback through
Pimpin' the
YouTube.
schnizzle.
But I know what you mean, Steph. I noticed that the bushes and leaves on the trees, especially when we dial it down on our playback on YouTube while it's playing, the leaves on the trees tend to get a little pixely and kind of blurred out, you know. So
It will help you upload and use less of your bandwidth and whatnot, but I don't think it'll help the viewer themselves.
well, in that case, then I would rather sacrifice my upload time and make it longer, even though it's costing me more bandwidth and more data on our internet package. I'd rather have that than having to live with a video for eternity uploaded on YouTube that's got the Cabin Life channel name on it. I'd rather have my reputation, last and be of the best quality that it can. So having that information we've just talked about, I think I'm going to try to do away with handbrake in the future, and maybe we'll see what the difference is of overall quality and do some comparisons.
Yeah, I mean, maybe creative redundancy, you know more about this, because I'm just going off of kind of what...
In fact, you know what I might do? I think I'm going to I'll upload a 3-minute video, and I'll change the title of it and upload the exact same video. YouTube doesn't allow you to upload the exact same video, so I'll change the title of it and upload another video, even if I have to put it on private. And then I'll watch both videos, and I'll see if there's a difference. That's what I'll do.
Well, just to add, Glenn, if you let's say you had 2 of the same device, you can play them back at the same time, so that way you have the same. The only variable that's different is the compression of the file, I guess, right? So that way you got the same laptop playing, or tablet, or whatever, or a big screen on both playing at the same time. You can see side by side. Be like, hey,
Good idea.
that looks different, pixelation or whatever.
Yeah, and it may be that the difference in quality is not worth you using more bandwidth, because I'm sure there's
A trade-off.
Yeah, a trade-off, exactly.
So we should be able to do that with the 2 laptops.
We should be able,
They're
we should be
very
able to do it.
similar in model.
Yeah. I think that might be my answer, and that'll tell me whether or not, the bandwidth and internet that we're saving, is it worth it in the long run? But I would prefer to go, personally, I'd rather go with the quality, knowing that I've done the best job I can for the upload and the sake of quality, for the sake of the viewer.
as opposed to saving a bit of internet time or, upload time. So yeah, good, excellent.
What I do use Handbrake for that's quite useful is converting a file. So when I upload videos to Instagram, they need to be in MP4 as opposed to the MOV that my program outputs. So it is quite useful for, if you want to convert files, if you guys ever do like Facebook stuff or Instagram or any of that.
Okay, so normally what we do is, that's a good point. Now normally what we do when we export from our program, it exports it as an MP4 HD 1080p, and it looks fine. The other option was to export it as an AVI, but it's massive file.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's all trade-offs, right? Every file type will have its own compression. That it's better for some things and worse for some things. So it's a really complicated game to get into, I guess.
Hey, Bushcraft Bombs is here. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Awesome.
Hey, just taking a break from work, popping in to say hello. Wow, that's fantastic. Appreciate that. Nice to see you here. Welcome, everybody. On panel, we have Creative Redundancy, we have Mother Nature, and we have Steph outside, and we are Glenn and Maureen. So, let me see. Any questions? Anything? Any comments about what we've discussed the last little while that anybody wants to bring up, reiterate, or anything like that? Coming up toward midnight, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty late for me. I think I gotta get going. It's been a whole lot of fun. I've learned a whole lot of things. I'm definitely gonna rewatch this, and especially that audio portion that you were talking about, Glenn, because I need to look up some of those terms and figure out what the heck was going on.
Okay.
It's been a whole lot of fun. Thanks for having me on here. I hope we can do it again, because
take care, man.
These are a lot of fun.
Yeah, maybe we could delve into some of these topics that we've touched on tonight, as far as YouTube, building your channel and that, and kind of stick to maybe 1, 2, or 3 things and just focus on those few things, and actually title the video those 2 or 3 topics to discuss, and then the next do another segment and have another 2 or 3 topics like that. Honey Tectonic Beats, he says, what was it? Where did it go?
Yep.
He said, upload at double the speed, and then put in the description, play back at half the speed.
Figured it out.
You guys are awesome. Just want to let you guys know. Help remind you a little bit. Much love to you guys. For real.
Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you all on the next one.
You guys are awesome. Just want to let you guys know. Help remind you a little bit. Much love to you guys. For real.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Steph. You've been awesome tonight. Really good having you here. Plaid shirt and all, bud.
Can I just add a few more things in? Just
Absolutely.
additional things here. Especially intros or even an outro.
Too funny.
Shorter the better. I'm just saying. I've seen some sometimes they're so long. Like I've seen intros like a full minute. Like that's not so bad, once in a while. But if it's every single video,
Thank you so much, Steph Outside, buddy. You are awesome. I appreciate you, my friend. You're awesome, buddy. Much love. Yes, definitely. If you have any kind of questions or anything, hit me up at mothernaturescookies.com or gmail.com. My bad. Naturescookies
Yeah, that's right. I agree. You got to keep
gmail.com.
keep those
You can hit
intros
me up on
short.
Hangouts
Keep your
or on
music
Gmail,
theme
and
very
you can get a hold
short.
of me that way.
You know, 15 seconds is
Much
usually
love.
more than enough
Right back at you,
to
Great Wolf.
establish that branding name. If you're
Kevin.
putting your brand logo in there, or your, you know, whatever you're doing there. Same with the extra. Keep it fairly short. We have our theme music that we play at the beginning of our videos, and a little shot of the cabin to set the scene and all that stuff. And we find that if we keep those fairly short to 10 seconds or so, that's enough that it establishes who we are, what we are, establishes the music, and then get on with the actual content of the video. Same with the extra. Yeah, good point, CR. Yeah.
I understand that, because I'm not going to lie, I kind of have one of those, I think it's almost 2 minutes, actually, and I actually use that to make sure that I play that, and then I also play a disclaimer, I guess you could say, before I start my live streams, so then it, warns people about, what my content could be about, you know what I mean? And if you're, not 21 and over, you shouldn't be there, and also if you don't agree with, what I'm trying to portray out there or put out there, then, you don't have to be here, not trying to be rude or nothing, but just this is what I'm going to probably be talking about or using while I'm doing my videos, and it also makes it to where I have enough time just to make sure everything is together. I can have my chat pulled up on my screen, yada yada yada, so I've actually been considering all that stuff too, so thank you for bringing that up. Good job.
Time just to make sure everything is together. I can have my chat pulled up on my screen, yada yada yada, So I've actually been considering all that stuff too. So thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, I think that what you're doing there with your introduction for a live stream is perfect, because it gives the audience a chance to come in. It gives you a chance to settle down. It gives them a chance to sit down. And they know that you're about to come on because the music has started. There's a screen happening, and now we know the show is.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, okay, got you. Because I've actually been considering that, to be honest. Man, this maybe because I know if I saw the same thing over and over, so that's why I was already considering making another intro video. You know what I mean? So. That's why, but that's why I do it, to give people time to come in and
because I know if I saw the same
as well,
thing over and over,
so
that's why I was already considering making another intro video. You know what I mean? So that's why, but that's why I do it, to give people time to come in and meet as well, So yeah.
That's what Beats just said. Long intro is okay for lives because you don't want to start the stream and start talking when no one's there.
Oh shit, Ghost Mafia. Right on. If you get a chance, please come on over to Cabin Life chat. That's where I am right now. I would really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore my chat, but I have 2 live streams going on. I am in my live stream, and I am also on their live stream. So, yes.
A couple things that I've learned and that Maureen has learned along the way, and that is when you start a live stream, especially if you're a newbie, don't just wait for the chat, for somebody to come in and chat. You're rolling.
Thank you, Brian, so much. Appreciate you guys. Francis Urban Spirits Vlogs. Much love. Yeah, if you guys get a chance, please come on over. This one's not about me. I'm just participating, trying to let people know. But here is the link to come on over to where I really am, on Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. And yeah, then you guys can come say hi. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you, Tiger. Much love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Ghost Mafia. I hope you are well, my friend. And if nobody's told you lately, you were pimping that shit and doing a wonderful job, my friend. They can't hear me. So, yes, as soon as I unmute myself, they can hear me. But I just look like a weirdo talking to myself on their panel.
And somebody comes to your channel as a new subscriber, they're not seeing you sitting there with a blank look on your face waiting for the chat to happen.
Yeah, dead air. Right? You don't want that dead air. Where right? You don't hear anything at all.
Absolutely. Redundancy.
Oh, Shiznizzle, Christy C, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Much love. You guys are awesome.
A few live streams ago, someone that we know came on. They says, "Oh, I've been watching you for an hour." And then she finally decided to come on.
That's right.
So we're like,
It was my sister.
Right? Much love, everybody. I know it looks like I'm just a crazy person right now, just like talking to myself, but I'm talking to my stream as well, like trying to ask them to come over and stuff. So I promise I'm not that crazy of a blonde. A little bit maybe, but not too crazy. So I just want to let you guys know what was up. Explain my absent, you know, voiceness. No. Oh man, I'm such a dork. I swear.
Absent, you know, voiceness.
Frozen Fury says, Technatic lurks on my streams all day.
Oh shit, Lunatic Dad! Oh shit! And Harmony, everybody, you guys, please come on over here to the person that I am on their panel. I would appreciate it so much. Please and thank you. It's not about me, it's about them. It is Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen, and I would appreciate it. You are a crazy person, but it helps, yes. Because there's no such thing as normal, right? No such thing as normal.
Can I just talk about something else real quick? Because you guys were talking about
much love, everybody. Thank you guys for coming through. I do appreciate you. Hola, Jem! ¿Cómo estás?
It's easier once to start it.
Love you too, Harmony. Thank you so much for coming through. I know you guys can see me in my little square talking to you, so if you guys can, please, I would really appreciate you to keep pimping the schnizzle and come through over here at Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. And please let me know if that's not the correct link. I would appreciate it, but I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it is.
Hey, I love first-person shooter games. Hey, he's got a full playlist. You might actually check out that whole playlist. Just because, hey, because it's what they want to see. Versus, okay, I'll just,
you're kicking ass, Papa. Thanks for coming through, buddy. Appreciate ya.
Watch next video, right? And sometimes it can help in the
if you guys don't mind, I'm not trying to interrupt anybody, but I'd like to read what Minuteman Homestead said. And thank you, by the way, Minuteman Homestead, for coming through. He ended up commenting in chat saying, can I say something? As a guy who ran a pirate radio on YouTube for years, you got to get past the 30 minutes if you're live streaming. If you don't get past that point, YouTube doesn't push your users to you. So pretty much, they're not going to send out your notifications, this, that, and the other thing, if you don't live stream for at least 30 minutes or get past that 30-minute live stream mark, is what he's saying. So I figured I'd throw that out there. And thank you guys for coming through. Whoever is on my channel, please come over here. Thank you guys. Oh shit, it's Yay. What is up, homie?
Yeah, usually on our streams, trying to get past the 30-minute point usually isn't too much of a problem.
Oh,
I think our
we got the pimping the Yay over here. You fucking stone us.
6 hours.
Pimping that shit. Yes.
Oh, man. Went for 11 hours once by accident.
By accident. Whoops.
Well, I hope you weren't watching it. Other people shouldn't be watching.
We went 8 hours one time just to see if YouTube was going to allow us to get past the 8-hour point. Said,
much love, Bouncer Slab. Right back at you, Yay. Here is the link to come on over to where I am so you guys can say hola.
8-hour mark.
Hope everyone is doing well, and I do appreciate you guys being here.
Google Hangouts tops out at
yes,
8 hours.
yes, y'all.
Yeah, just shut up.
Oh my goodness, my phone is being a trooper right now. I'm so grateful. Good job, phone. Keep pimping that shit. My phone is on a marathon. No.
OBS or something like that.
Yeah, OBS. We just kept on streaming. It was a marathon.
If you do a 15-minute thing, it'll be seen tomorrow.
Thank you, Bouncer Slab. Much love, my friends. Woohoo! My hair is being funky. I want you to take me to Funky Town.
Yeah, I did a 20-minute video, and that was a promo for this panel live stream actually that I did. That was the shortest live stream I ever did. 20 minutes.
Can we have a question? I'm sorry, I can't say your name. Aran Iraq? Andrew Jeans? what do you guys usually stream about? Sorry to ask, I'm new here.
Well, our
We good now.
our regular cabin life channel, which is about nature and life around the cabin and homestead and down the beaver pond and in the forest and all about nature and whatnot. Normally, that's what our main videos are about. And when we stream, we often stream out at the campfire and have some chill music going and lots of friends, and we just share what's going on around the cabin. And if it's cold out or whatever, then we're in this setup that you see right now. And but tonight we're doing something special, and that's a panel. Normally we don't do a panel. Normally it's just Maureen and myself and our black lab Jake, and
Yes.
a whole bunch of great
Much
people
love,
that
everybody.
come into the
You guys
live
are
stream.
fucking awesome. Excuse me,
tonight,
I'm
as
so
I said,
sorry.
it's
I
a
didn't mean to
panel.
say that, but you guys are awesome, and I really, really appreciate you. You have no idea. Like, I'm asking everybody to come through. Excuse my language. I apologize. But I'm asking them all to come through over here and say hola. So yes, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Sorry, excuse my language.
I apologize. But I'm asking them all to come through over here and say hola. So yes, thank you
Oh,
guys.
that's great.
Sorry.
Thank you guys. You're awesome.
Can I just add something real quick here about the live stream? Real quick. Here.
Hi, Gemma.
Hey, anyways, one thing, if you can, try to give enough.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss.
Because it
I'm
allows people,
sorry.
because everyone's got lives, everyone's busy, everyone's got work, all this stuff. Right? But if you get enough notification, they can plan it. They can plan to come in ahead in advance and be like, hey, CR's doing a live stream tomorrow at this time. Hey, I'm just like,
Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor Mofo. This fool over here is saying Sarah Connor and shit. That's so funny. You're too funny. Oh, man. Sarah Connor, my fucking...
That's not
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, sorry, man. I gotta go to bed
Beep, beep.
now.
No.
I gotta work now, or whatever it is.
That's too funny.
Absolutely creative. We actually do. We schedule it. Usually, we try to do it 2 hours before we're going to start, at least. But they don't send out the notifications until 30 minutes
Cause I'm
before.
pimping the
So that's
snizzle.
why, like, for this
I'm
live
pimping the
stream,
snizzle.
Glenn actually did a live stream.
Mother Nature gave him the
announcing this
lines.
live stream
He's
so that
pimping the
people
snizzle.
know about it. He did
Alright,
live
hold on. I
stream
gotta get my girls in bed.
yesterday so that it would be
Girls!
out there so people would get notification of
It's
that
9
live stream,
o'clock. It's
watch it,
bedtime.
and learn about this one.
I don't know how.
We put the notification for today.
Man.
When we set up everything, we got
Huh?
the Hangouts all set up. I went on to like a dummy channel. I
Yeah, if
have
you
just
want
for
to.
checking
Also,
stuff.
I don't know how I'm gonna
And
get you guys' school
on
tomorrow
that,
because I
was
can't get a
sent
new
to Glenn and Maureen,
hose until tomorrow or the day after.
there was no notification. I didn't get even like 45 minutes before it started. There's
Probably
still no
going to have to.
notification.
So yeah,
Not until just before
So,
we came on.
you guys can
that
stay up till
channel
9:30 and that's
finally
it. Okay?
get a notification.
I love it. Yeah.
Just trying to
Go.
see
We'll
how
use this day
much,
to
like
clean
you're
up
saying,
rather than.
You're doing
how
a great
much
job.
those
Just
people
go
are
on.
gonna get
Thank
so
you.
they can
Love you.
plan.
All right. Sorry about that. I had to get my daughters ready to go to bed. Oh, you're such a sweetheart, Bouncer Slab. Thank you, my friend.
Well, I don't
I
know,
appreciate you.
don't
I hope
know
you're still
as far
here.
as
Be well and live
limitations on
free.
live
Much
streams go.
love to you, my
I know
homie.
for a fact
Hell
that,
yes. Pimpin'.
we
Cheers
have
with the
live streamed
coffee.
for well over 7 hours, many times.
Cheers.
And our live stream is not stopped at the 6-hour mark. Minuteman Homestead, is that what you're saying? That live streams will never go past the 6-minute mark? I mean the 6-hour
I'm pimping the
mark?
schnizzle.
Because we've live streamed many times.
Mother
past
Nature
the
gave me
6-hour
the
mark,
lines.
and
I'm
we've
sorry.
played past the
I didn't mean to ignore you. I apologize. Hey, what's up, Stony? How are you, my friend? Much love. Good to see ya.
We don't quite live stream as long.
No,
Show
go
channel
away. I'm
I
sorry.
optimized
Stop.
for 6 hours. And Frozen Fury says he's live streamed for 11 hours.
We don't do those long live streams through Google Hangouts.
Not through Google Hangouts.
Yes, Hangouts
No
ends
Hangout
up.
at all.
Yeah.
Just to be
Hangouts
clear.
ends up.
Hangouts
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt, I'm sorry, but Hangouts ends up allotting you 8 hours in order to live stream. You can't go past the 8-hour mark because it'll literally cut you off at 7 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. Literally. And so you can't go past the 8-hour mark on Hangouts, and you can go ahead and stream past that mark or whatnot through OBS, but that's if you can actually continue to have your stream going at the right consistent rate or whatnot, not crashing with all the CPU usage and yada yada yada, all the frames per second, all that other stuff, you know what I mean? Your bit rate and everything, if you can have a general good time of like, if you can keep that consistent to where it's steady at least, then that's how you can keep your stream going so it doesn't end up crashing, you know what I mean? Because if you don't have it up to par, your system, whatever you're streaming off of, if those settings are off any kind of way when it comes down to it, it's going to end up making it to where you can't stream. You know what I mean? So, there you go. That's my opinion. But with Hangouts, you literally only get 8 hours, and OBS, you can stream longer than that.
It's going to end up making it to where you can't stream. You know what I mean? So, there you go. That's my opinion. But with Hangouts, you literally only get 8 hours.
I honestly thought when the first time it like cut me off, I was just like, dude, what happened here? You know what I mean? And so I thought it ended up like cutting my channel off or something. I was just like, no way, no, what happened? You know? And then I found out. I ended up actually looking it up and stuff, like finding out that the Hangouts actually is like it only lets you go up to 8 hours. Now you can go ahead and simultaneously start another one, you know what I mean, to where it's consecutive, and you can try to keep it going that way by just dropping a new link in chat or asking if people can wait and give you that patience, you know what I mean, for your live stream to restart. But they generally need to click on a new link in order to do that and follow you to the next thing, you know what I mean? So it's all on what you're doing and how you're doing it.
For your live stream to restart, but they generally need to click on a new link in order to do that and follow you to the next thing, you know what I mean? So it's all on what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Yeah. Oh, Sid's dad is on his way. Okay, George, thank you so much for stopping by. I do hope that you're feeling better and that the pain is getting less day by day and that you're able to do more day by day. All the best to you, my friend. Why does it say offline? Where does it say offline?
No. I was.
And I would love to see that Technetic Beats, 100%, my friend. Yes, sir. Do it. Get her done. If you like Nike, and just do it. I mean, for real, for real.
And I would love to see that.
He said he's gonna do a Hangout beat battle with Basic Beats. This part. Funny.
He's gonna do a Hangout beat battle with Basic Beats. This part.
Hey, here's an idea. Talking about streams, there's a lot of streamers in here right now, as a matter of fact. Can you imagine? Now, I have no idea how this could get orchestrated, but I've thought about this several times, and I think it would just be so amazing if this could actually be accomplished.
You're funny.
And if we can conceive this, then we can achieve it with right action. I just don't know how at this point that it could be achieved.
It would definitely work out if you actually had the proper people to collaborate with, because you got to realize, like, some people will end up saying something, and
it would definitely work out if you actually had the proper.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I pushed the button on accident. My bad. But some people will end up saying something and they won't follow through. You know what I mean? Some people will. And so you got to determine on who you're going to be able to count on to do that. And so first off, make sure that you have a good, solid team, you know, and that you can actually count on these people. Like, they actually got your back. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, there's a lot of different factors that would play to that, but that would be awesome. I think it could be accomplished and possible. And I think that there are a lot of people on YouTube that actually would be able to pull it off too, because they're on the same level or same page as all of us, you know what I mean? So, yes, and much love to Stacy Morgan. If you guys get a chance over at my chat land, come over to this chat land, and I'm going to drop the link again. I'm just saying that before my phone dies, because I'm proud of it not dying yet. But
much love to Stacy Morgan. If you guys get a chance over at my chat land, come over to this chat land, and I'm going to drop the link again. I'm just saying that before my phone dies, because I'm proud of it not dying yet. But I just wrote it in there, sorry.
Imagine if we could do that for a good cause, right? For something that's actually going to make an impact and you know, somehow raise funds and not just awareness, but raise funds for a cause, and that is a huge orchestration to, you know, be able to make that happen, you know, responsibly and credibly, right? And as you say,
I agree. It would definitely be a lot of fun, to be honest. It would be a lot of fun. And you have to kind of know what you're doing when it comes to it. You know what I mean? And like, I ended up actually creating one of my channels. It's called West Coast Cannabis Connections, and I actually created that in order for the West Coast people to be able to have that user information, to where if they wanted to go live from anywhere at any time, they'd be able to under that channel's name. You know what I mean? Because it would be a collaboration of people. It's not just that one person's channel, it's everybody on the West Coast that's interacting with that, is how I kind of pictured it, you know what I mean? So, like, I have that channel, and it's just, you have to be able to trust the people that you're giving that information to, because they could actually take it and turn it and make it to where that name, that channel name, could be a freaking troll and a really bad one at that. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, it really depends on which way you take it or whatnot. But yeah.
That channel name could be a freaking troll and a really bad one at that. You know what I mean?
Hey, KNT, what's up, homie?
It really depends on which way you take it or whatnot. But yeah, exactly.
Gemma Autism, she says, Glenn, maybe we could do an autism stream at some time with
You're
Mother
awesome,
too.
T9,
Yeah,
thank
that'd
you.
be a great idea. I'd be in. I'm in.
Aranank, androgynous, I believe is the last part. Androgynous. So call him Andro or androgynous. He's in Scotland. Yeah, he's an awesome person. He's actually one of the people that was in the chat land where I was when I created the Gmail Mother Nature's Cookies. So yeah, he's awesome.
He's an awesome person. He's actually one of the people that was in the chat land where I was when I created the Gmail Mother Nature's Cookies. So yeah, awesome.
Did that with the
Dude, stop it! I don't want people seeing your stuff.
We timed it different across the world, so it could be a 24-hour worldwide stream.
A boat.
Awesome. That's neat.
Oh my goodness, my friend,
Can I
please.
just add something real quick about the streaming time? Or when is a good time to stream? It doesn't matter. Once you start getting your support, however many it is, you realize that your audience becomes international. And that, you know, there's night shifts and all this stuff, time zone differences. It doesn't matter really when you stream.
My battery is dying. Says
there's
yeah.
always someone that's still awake.
That's funny.
You know, you might have subscribers out in Europe, Asia, and all that stuff. Where hey, it might be 3 o'clock in the morning here in North America, but hey, it's afternoon.
Iona, the island. Iona. Iona rank.
Right? But if you would stream at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they can't come by because they're in bed. Right? Or you know, people that do night shifts. I have a few subscribers that they can't come during the daytime, but if I do a stream at 3 o'clock in the morning, they're in. Hey, I can come in because they work night shift. Right? So.
Yeah. Oh, it's Iona. Okay, yeah, I get it. Iona.
Well, if he's alright with it, I'll share his first name, if that's alright with him, but I won't unless he says okay. But that would be a lot more simpler, but I also don't want him to You know what I mean?
He's
So
alright with it.
I
I'll
love the
share
name
his
and how
first
he
name,
says his
if that's
name
alright with
in
him,
his
but I
video
won't unless he
is
says
like,
okay.
oh my goodness,
But
wow,
that
it's
would be
great,
less
you
more
know?
simpler, but
So,
I also don't want him to,
yes, it is
you know what I
okay.
mean? So,
Alright, I think
I
he's
love
saying
the
it's
name,
okay. His
how
name
he
is
says
Davey.
his name in
And
his
so,
video is like,
if that's a
oh my
little
goodness,
easier.
wow.
See, I used to be
So,
called Davey. There you go.
yes, it is
Just
okay.
saying. He's an
Alright, I
awesome
think you're saying
person.
it's okay. His
His
name
voice
is
is way cool.
And
Yeah,
so,
he probably says a
if
boots,
that's a
just
little
like
easier.
you Canadians.
See, I used to be called Davey. There you go. Just saying. He's an awesome person. His voice is way cool. Yeah, he probably says a boots, just like you Canadians.
He's cool people. I haven't seen him in a while, and I've actually really literally, you've probably even been in my chat when I've done it. I've confused his channel with a couple other people, like thinking that it was him when it was actually somebody else that I didn't know yet either. And so I've been kind of like, huh, when is he gonna pop around? And he finally popped back around. I'm just like, hey, how are you doing, my friend? So it's cool, only because he was like one of the first chat rooms I hung out with and got to know. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of cool for me to actually be on the screen and not just in Chatland. You know what I mean? So normally I'm just in chat, and before there was plans of me going on the screen and everything, but they kind of ended up not working out. And well, I made it work out. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, it's really cool to see him here while we're talking about all this. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I kind of even say anything. You know? So it's cool.
It's really cool to see him here while we're talking about all this. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I kind of even say anything. You know? So.
Oh, that's awesome. Really awesome. Absolutely. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate it. And
thank you very much.
Yeah, our regular channel, our regular content, Cabin Life, it's just basically our happenings.
Thank you, Mary Jane, for subscribing. I appreciate you.
In Ontario. If you like that kind of thing, nature and the appreciation of nature and sitting by a campfire and cooking over the campfire and all that stuff, then consider subscribing to the channel. We appreciate that, and love to have you here at our live streams when we have them Wednesdays and Saturdays.
You guys are yeah, you guys are freaking great. It's great. Love it. Pimpin' the schnitzel. That is for Rizzle. Yes. Up in this hizzle. We're pimping the schnitzel. No. Don't make me go Becky on you, okay? Like, whatever. I can do it. Oh, ooh, yeah, she gonna go Valley Girl on you. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, whatever.
Like, oh my god, Becky, like, look at her butt. It's just, like, so big. Like, she looks like one of those Raptors girlfriends, you know? Like, who even talks to them anyway, okay? Like, I'm gonna stop.
It's just, like, so big. Like, she looks like one of those Raptors girlfriends, you know? Like, who even talks to them anyway, okay? Like,
yeah, I had to give a funny.
I had to give a funny.
Frank Zappa's daughter, Moon, she's awesome.
Oh, Glenn and Maureen, I just want to take this time before I take off here. I just realized I didn't actually eat because I was here the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to just take the time. I want to thank you guys for inviting me on this panel, allowing me to share my opinion and share some stuff. I appreciate it very much. It was nice to meet everyone on the side chat. I appreciate all the channel support. You know, that's awesome. And if you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up for Glenn and Maureen here. And for me and for Mother Nature here.
Absolutely. Thanks, bud.
Thank you very much, Creative Redundancy. It's been great having you on.
Very nice having you here.
Oh, and by the way, just in case, it'll probably look backwards, but I actually made this
Oh, that's awesome. You're an artist?
Look backwards in this, but I made
No.
this while I was
Little
waiting
bit?
for you guys. I was just
Lethal?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Awesome.
I know.
You're
Then I guess I will just have to check out the freaking channel then, huh?
Little bits.
No,
I guess so.
I am the one that's always inspirational. That's more. That's Gwen.
Then I guess I will
Awesome,
just have
buddy.
to check
Good job.
out the freaking channel then, huh?
Exactly.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Been a pleasure, buddy.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Anyways,
buddy. Good job.
I appreciate everyone. I'll kick off here. It's nice meeting everyone. Take care, all. Peace out from CR.
Been a pleasure, buddy.
Yeah, peace out, hey.
Get something to eat.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Right on, right on, right on.
It is,
And in Canada, it is now
It's 12:20.
recreational, right?
Coming up to 20 after in a couple minutes here.
Right on, right on, right on. And in Canada, it is now recreational, right?
Yes, it is.
Jake is happening, everybody. Jake is happening. Ah!
Yeah, Jakey.
Jake is happening.
Jake is happening. It's happening. Ah!
Yes, yes, yes. And always generally partly cloudy here. Hey. No.
Road Trains Tiger says, yeah, it's 420 somewhere.
Wrong button.
Yes, yes, yes. And always generally partly cloudy here. Hey. No.
Jessica Smith. How are you tonight, Jess? I haven't said hello. I don't think.
Thank you so much, Stacy Morgan. Thank you for joining. If you can, come say hi real quick to Cabin Life over here with Glenn and Maureen. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
It's not a boat. It's not a boot. It's about the reboot. It's a boot to the boot. How say it about the reboot?
You got a reboot, not a reboot. Reboot.
Just one time, can you say that for me? About the reboot, and I will leave you alone about it.
However, say it about the reboot. Just one time, can you say
Oh
that
my
for me?
god, that was
About
perfect,
the-
everybody. I hope you guys caught that too. That was freaking awesome. Gotta love it. I love accents. You have no idea. Like, I listen to people because of their
Oh my God, that
accents
was
generally.
perfect, everybody.
Like, I
hope you
love
guys
listening
caught that
to
too. That
foreign
was freaking
accents because
awesome.
it's not around here. That's for sure.
I
And
love
so,
accents. You
if
have
it
no
seems
idea.
as though
I
I'm like
listen to
kind of
people because
poking or
their
making fun
accents
of anybody with an
Like, I
accent,
love
I'm not. I'm
listening to
actually trying to
foreign
admire it.
accents.
Oh, hi, Jake. What are you
It's
doing,
not
my
around
buddy?
here, that's for sure. And so,
Hi, my buddy.
seems as though I'm like kind of
He's
poking
trying, huh?
with an accent.
What's
I'm
up,
not.
buddy?
I'm actually trying to admire it.
Hi, buddy.
Jake, what are you doing, my buddy?
Hi, puppies.
Say
Hi, my
hi.
buddy.
Jake, what are you doing, my boy?
What's up, buddy?
I'm over here in the screen, dude.
Hi, buddy.
No, I'm not gonna get his attention. Then he's gonna want to eat the screen. He's like, get out of there. Save her. She's about to reboot. She's about to reboot.
I'm over here in the screen, dude. No, I'm not gonna get his attention. Then he's gonna want to eat the screen. He's like, get out of there. Save her. She's about to reboot. She's about to reboot.
Oh, shizznizzle. Well, it is 4:20. Where, let's see, in Canada somewhere, in the central part of the United States, somewhere,
Oh,
like
shizznizzle.
area
Well,
up from
it is
there.
4:20
Is it the
where,
central part of
uh,
Canada? Or do you
see.
guys have different time
In
zones up there? I'm just
Canada
curious.
somewhere, in the central part of the United States.
Yeah?
Somewhere, like area up from there. Is it the central part of Canada? Or do you guys have different time zones up there? I'm just curious.
Ghost Mafia, what is up, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, buddy. If you can, come over here to Glenn and Maureen's channel. Be able to hear it a little bit better.
Time zone goes straight down. There's and the central as well. Goes all
Okay,
the way
yeah,
in.
I
As
know
a
that
matter
one.
of fact, Eastern Standard Time, which we are on, is exactly
That's
the
right, eh?
same as Aruba, where Alex Fox is. And,
Okay, yeah, I know that one.
same time zone, eh? And Tweety in our chat here, same
That's
time
right.
zone for him. 3 of us were on the chat one time, and we all said,
That
"Hey,
is
what time is it?"
awesome. That's
We all
great.
said the
I
same
love it.
time. It's like, well, wait a minute.
Cheers.
You're way
Cheers,
down there in
everybody.
the States, and then you're
I've
way
been
down there in
respectful.
Aruba. I'm up here in
Cheers,
Canada.
everybody.
We're all on the same zone.
Yes.
That is awesome. That's
I
great.
appreciate
love
you
it.
guys having me on panel. It's been a lot of fun,
Cheers,
that's for sure.
everybody.
I've definitely enjoyed helping people out and even learning a couple new things myself. Yes, now we can pimp the Chillmans. This is what I'm going to try to send you guys as soon as I can one day, if I can,
I've
ever.
definitely enjoyed helping people out and
He's
even
cute,
learning
huh?
a couple new things myself.
Oh,
Yes,
he's so
Now we
cute!
can pimp the Chillmans. This is what I'm gonna try to send you guys as
Here,
soon
let's
as I
go
can
like
one
this.
day, if I can.
Pimpin' the schnizzle. Pimp the schnizzle. Come on, pimp the schnizzle.
Oh, he's so
It doesn't want to
cute.
pimp the schnizzle. There we go.
Here, let's go like this. Pimp the schnizzle.
Isn't that cute?
Pimp the schnizzle. Come on, pimp the schnizzle. It doesn't want to pimp the schnizzle.
Yes, and then it has a little hole on top,
There we go.
and this is what it looks like. It's a little clay piece, and it'll match with your little Chillman
That's
dude.
quite the face on him, eh?
Yes, and then it has
He'll have a
little
buddy.
hole on top,
See?
and this is
He'll be
what it looks
chilling.
like.
Chillin'.
The little clay piece, and it'll match with
Sorry, I
your
had
little
to.
Chillman dude.
I thought you guys would like it.
That's
He'll
awesome.
have a buddy. See? He'll be chilling. Sorry.
Into Sean Connery,
I thought
eh?
you guys would
Yeah, pimping the schnizzle.
Oh,
Oh,
that's awesome.
Ghost Mafia is over here.
That's cool.
What's up, buddy? Cheers. That's awesome. Welcome, and thank you guys for joining.
Into Sean Connery, eh? Yeah.
You
Schnizzle. Oh,
guys are
Ghost Mafia
awesome.
is over
Cheers,
here.
everybody.
What's up,
I'm
buddy?
gonna turn the camera off for
That's
1
awesome.
second
Welcome, and thank
and
you guys for
cheers
joining.
it up with the everybody. Where is my? There he is.
Yeah,
Cheers, everybody.
Cool peeps. Stacy Morgan says, I just supported and rang the bell and liked. Now I'll watch a video and leave a comment.
Oh, you
Stacey
guys,
knows how to do it.
definitely
I love
check
that.
out Stacy Morgan. That is one person. I don't mean to interrupt or try to
Nice to
put
meet you
any
too.
kind of
I've seen you
promotion,
around quite a
especially
bit,
on other
Stacey.
people's channels, but in my opinion, this person does need to
Oh,
get
you
kind of
guys,
out there and
definitely
recognized
check out
because they
Stacey
did
Morgan.
something
That is one
above and
person I
beyond,
don't
in
mean
my
to
opinion,
interrupt or
and
try to
they ended up
put any
creating
kind of
a
promotion,
YouTube
especially on
channel
other
wall.
people's channels,
Like
but
they
in my
ended up
opinion,
taking
this
their
person
entire
does need to get
garage
kinda
wall, I
out
believe
there
it
and,
is. They're
recognized
painting it, and
because
they ended
did
up
something
putting a
above
bunch
and
of different
beyond,
kinds
in
of
my
channels'
opinion,
names
and
on there and
they
stuff.
ended up
And
creating a YouTube
if you guys are
channel wall.
interested in what he
Like,
has and stuff, he
they ended up
actually
taking
just
their
did a
entire,
dedication video
garage
to
wall,
me
I
and Benny
believe it is,
Loco the other day, and it was
painting it,
just
and they ended
freaking
up
awesome.
putting
And
a
thank you
bunch of
again,
different kinds of
Mwah,
channels'
so
names
much,
on there and
Stacy.
stuff.
And
And,
just wanted to
if you
say
guys
that
are
because he
interested in what
actually
he has
has
and stuff,
been
he
doing it
actually
for
just
like
did
the
a dedication
community,
video to
you
me
know.
and
And we
Benny
were
Loco
talking
the other
about
day,
the
and it
community
was
stuff
freaking
earlier as
awesome.
well,
And thank you
you know.
again.
And so he
Mwah.
actually
So much,
promotes
Stacey.
other
And I
channels,
just
and
wanted
that's
to
kind of
say
what
that
his
because
channel
he
is about.
actually
You
has
know
been
what I
doing
mean?
it for
And
like
so
the
check out the
community,
YouTube wall,
you know,
man.
and
I
we were
think it's
talking about
very
the
awesome. You
community
guys
stuff
should
earlier as well.
definitely give it
You
a
know, and
check
so
out if
he
you haven't
actually
either, Glenn
promotes
and
other
Marie, for
channels,
sure.
and that's
Just want to
kind of
let
what
you guys
his
know.
channel's about. You know what I mean? And so check out the YouTube wall, man. I think it's very awesome. You guys should definitely give it a check out if you haven't either, Glenn and Marie, for sure. Just want to let you guys know.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Jefferson wants to know, are we going to
Yeah,
play a game of Chill
what is the
Fortune?
game? How do
Who
you
wants
play?
to play a game? Mother Nature, you in for a game of Chill Fortune?
Are you gonna do that now? Or are you gonna do that chill?
Doesn't matter. Well, we'll just call it
Yeah,
Chill Fortune.
what is the game? How do you play?
Well, basically what we do is it's similar to a Wheel of Fortune, except a little lower tech, and the Vanna is a.
I've seen her
substitute
once.
as
Yes,
well.
I've seen her once.
Where's Vanna? Gotta show you Vanna, and then you can tell us what it
Has
is.
Mother Nature never met?
Oh, I don't know. There's Vanna.
I've seen her once. Yes, I've seen.
And what we do is I think of a phrase or a song title, usually a phrase, and we just start calling out letters. Then we
Kinda
get the
like,
legs and
Hangman.
shout out the letters, and if anybody
All right.
thinks they've
Gotcha.
solved the phrase, then they just shout it out. And,
You're not hanging a dude.
It's lots
Okay,
of fun.
you're just pimping the schnizzle.
Kind of
Gotcha.
like Hangman.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
You don't hang a dude.
You're not hanging a dude. Okay, you're just tipping a spizzle. Gotcha.
Oh dear.
And Aona says, so are you thinking of doing a multi-channel chat around the world? I think
think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea too. I just don't know whether we would actually have the bandwidth for where we are to be able to. I guess we could do our own stream and then hand it off.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm totally down to play 100%. Give me just a few minutes. I'm going to actually end the live stream on my phone right now because I'm at 2% and I'm totally surprised and grateful that it's lasted this long. And so I'm going to end this live stream and then go check on my girls really quick. So if you'd like, I'll be right back and join in as soon as I'll pick up wherever you guys are if you're going to get started. Just saying. So
I'm gonna end this live stream and then go check on my girls really quick.
All right, cool. Sounds great. And so everybody that is in my chat land, since I'm gonna be popping up on the screen, you guys make sure to come on over here to Glenn's Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. I'd appreciate it. They'd appreciate it, and then you can hear us still and be in chat land and kick it. So yes, thank you guys.
Come on over here to Glenn's Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. I'd appreciate it. They'd appreciate it, and then you can hear us still. And
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So yes, thank you guys.
Thanks, Mother Nature. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I will do. I appreciate that. Thank you. They get all excited when I tell them, oh, you guys remember that's the person that plays that flute, or you know, they ended up coming and seeing you during the live stream of anything you can do, I can do better, that kind of stuff when you were talking about it, you know, like, and so they love it, and so they appreciate you guys too, you don't even know, so you guys are awesome. I'll be right back though, for real. Thank you guys.
That kind of stuff when you were talking about it, you know, like, and so they love it, and so they appreciate you guys too, you don't even know, so you guys are awesome. I'll be right back though, for real. Thank you guys.
All right, much love everybody, I do appreciate you all. Much love. Keep pimping the schnizzle, and I will see you over in Cabin Life stream. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you do have any other questions, please let us know over in that chat. Thank you. Much love, everybody. Later.